women, like it's there so that women who didn't find a man for themselves, or couldn't like have a monogamy, can or could also be taken care of. And
Sorry, is that the reason that you're going with on why polygamy was a thing? By the way.
yeah, why it is allowed to have up to 4 wives. Not only this is not the only reason. There are two or three. Uh, the second one would be to like save oneself from fitna. I don't know if fitna is are you like if fitna is like zina or adultery. Yeah, to save one from adultery. So you would only have intercourse with your man, like with your husband, and to save those women from becoming like public property.
Right. Well, we can dissect this issue into two parts. Right. First, we'll sort out your contention with the original post that Nathan gave. He did not state any personal opinion on it. He just stated a discourse between the doctrine of Christianity and the doctrine of Islam. Right. There's no personal critiques or any words other than his belief on Christianity. I don't see where you get the thought or the idea that he was being personally disrespectful or trying to portray Islam in a bad way that it doesn't already represent. I think he was being honest in his posts. I don't see any issue with it. I just see irrational discourse.
The post states God gave one wife to
Yeah,
Adam, not
Yeah,
four.
that's true.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's just
it is that's a fact. That's true. Okay,
right.
So what's
and
the issue?
but I I I think it's clear that you're putting Islam in a bad light there. I think it's very clear that you're putting Islam in a bad light right there and making
How?
not making
How?
fun, but just saying that it's ridiculous to have 4 wives like they do in this religion. So this post is saying uh, God gave one wife to Adam. That's how it should be, and not
Right.
four, like this other religion is doing.
Yeah.
And
Right. All right. I'll just say this. I think that's just a matter of your personal opinion. You're kind of tone policing. We can have a rational discourse. We can have a debate, and if you
yeah,
structure an argument, but all you've stated is just your own personal opinion. You don't like the way someone said it, even though they said some fact. I'm sorry, but to be respectful, what kind of argument is
but you
that?
said half the fact.
No,
You're
it is a fact. I
gatekeeping
didn't say half.
information. The information I just said is
Mm.
gatekeeping.
Oh,
You're
you're
just
correct, bro.
saying not for one.
No, you're correct. I am gatekeeping some information. Would you like the full information on how women should be treated under Islam, especially with multiple marriages? You're correct. No, I am gatekeeping information. Would you like the full
Yeah,
information?
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's okay, bro. That's good. We can have a look at that. Just a confirmation from you. Would you need a reason to beat your wife?
You should never beat your wife.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure about that.
Okay, that's fine. We can have a look. We can have a look at it. We can have a look at the full information. Evidently, you've got an issue with that. That's fine. Let me just share screen. Yeah, no, you're right though. I was gatekeeping, bro. My bad, bro. Here's a bit of dower for you. You know, you guys are fond of dower scripts. Um,
We guys are what?
you guys are fond of dower scripts.
Mm,
So do you
it's a little difficult
do you?
right now.
No, that's fine. Do you scream? Do you speak Arabic much or no, guy?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's fine, bro. So are you aware the correct
So this isn't
translation?
a private the conversation anymore because somebody of you is recording.
That's cool. Is it our server?
Well, it's not cool for me.
That's fine. Again, your identity is hidden, so it's irrelevant. But again, to the original conversation.
Yeah,
Let's.
whatever.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot it was my platform. Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. You got it. So once again, we'll have a look at what Islam does to women. So what would you do if let's ask a quick question. What would you do if your wife didn't want to have sex? Would you be have an issue with that? Would you have a discontent?
Of course. Well, it is an issue you should work out together, but end of the day, she doesn't want to.
Oh, that's fine. So let's have a look on why you should be
The,
cursing
the,
your wife if she doesn't want to have sex. That's cool, bro. So
cursing my wife. Who said that? Where do you have
yeah,
the
so
information from?
look, brother, look on the screen. So it's a Sahih
Oh,
Hadith,
you got us.
Sahih
Oh, you got
Muslim
us straight. Okay.
1436D, bro. Just click on the
Yeah.
stream on the Discord, bro.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, that's fine. Have a quick look. Read it aloud.
Abu Huraira, Allah be pleased with him, reported, Allah's Messenger, may peace be upon him, as saying, when a man invites his wife to his bed, and she does not come, and he, the husband, spends, spends the
Spends the sight being
the
angry.
being angry with her, the angels curse her until morning.
That's crazy. So once again, no sex. Let's curse your women. Do you have any contentions with that at all? Do you feel like that would be an issue?
Okay, where's to this particular hadith? Well,
Yeah. Sahih Muslim.
invites his wife to his bed. You interpret it as
When you invite your wife to your bed using polite terms, what would the actual meaning be?
is it there is tafsir, so there is an explanation.
That's fine.
Did you look at the explanation?
That's fine. If you want to look at a tafsir at the specific hadith, you can go do so in your own time. But if we are looking at the black and
Okay,
white,
so
when a man invites invites his woman to the bed, what would that mean?
Yeah, I know what you're hinting.
It's not what I'm
Like
hinting, it's what it's
hanging out
telling
to,
you.
okay. Well, it's not what it's telling me, because I could read that the Arabic as well. If you could like scroll
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
it
You
literally
can
says
be a bit
if
of
she
it.
doesn't come, it literally no.
You know that the English translation isn't always.
Oh, here we
Okay,
go.
so
into my
wait, so
Arabic.
are you blaming the scholars then for doing a bad job in translating?
No, of course not. But there are
Sounds like
thousands of tafsir, and there is
Mm.
no. You should always do more research, okay?
That's fine. If you want to have a look at the tafsir, you can do so. But again, you'll come to the same conclusion, literally what the black and white is telling you. So again, what does the Arabic say? Read it aloud.
The Arabic as well.
You go for it, bro. You said you know Arabic, mate.
Yeah, so I'm reading it
Yalla
myself.
Habibti. Read it
No,
aloud.
read it out loud. Read it out loud.
Wait, is there such thing as tafsir for
Because
hadith?
you know if you line, we literally have Arabic
yeah, I was
speaking
just
Muslims
going
here.
to read it, bro.
Christians, sorry. We have
Okay. وحدثنا أبو بكر بن أبي شيبة وأبو قريب قال حدثنا أبو
Stop the soundboard, bro.
معاوية وحدثني أبو سعيد. Okay, this is like the whole narration thing. Should I just read the
Would you have to
black
zoom in
one
on
is
the
actual?
yeah? Would you have to zoom in on the black one for you, gang?
Okay, I saw it. It's fine. I see it. I just like asked if you want the whole narration chain or
No,
not.
we can't look for it.
إذا دعا الرجل
I already
امرأته
translated
إلى
it.
فراشه فلم تأتيه فبات غضبان عليها لعنتها الملائكة حتى تصبح. Yeah, that's basically just إذا دعا الرجل امرأته إلى الفراش is if a man invites his wife to his bed. Well, it's a debate what is meant by this.
It's meant sexually, yes. Let's be honest. No doubt, please.
Is it if the tafsir says so, then
It does.
the tafsir
I just
says
read it. I just read it.
We'll drop the tafsir in the chat, gang.
Okay, give me the tafsir as well, so I can like. I believe you. I do.
No,
believe
no.
you as well.
Sorry. I read the hadith in Arabic. If that's what you said. Like I translate the Arabic. We got Arabic lexicon here. If you want me to give you the Arabic lexicon. If you don't believe me. And the tafsir, literally the tafsir, not the tafsir, sorry, the hadith in Arabic says the exact same thing as it says in English.
Yeah, I just told you. I just told you that it says the exact same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. No, hold on. If you say it's not about sex, then what does it mean when it says, and she does not come? What does that mean?
Yeah,
like he invites to bed and she does not come. Yeah, she does not come into bed with him.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
bed.
What is
Yeah,
that implying? Yeah, what is that implying?
she's not coming. She's leaving him angry. She's not coming to him, and like they're having. It's referring to a fight between them.
Of course.
This is how I'm understanding it right now. So I just told you, if this is the translation, not the tafsir. There is a tafsir to it. If the tafsir is implying
So
to intercourse, then that's what the tafsir is implying to.
Show me the tafsir then. Have a look
Yeah,
for the.
he has his browser open right now. You could look up the tafsir, bro. Go ahead.
bro, okay, that's fine. Let's have a look.
Still, this has nothing to do with my complaint about your post.
No, it's
You're
more of a
just showing-
complaint
you're
of,
just
of me
trying to-
gatekeeping.
Oh,
No. That's fine. Evidently, you're projecting. You're having a issue because I was gatekeeping information on the way women are treating Islam.
Yeah, you
That
were
was just one
gatekeeping
that was
information
just.
about polymarriage. This has nothing to do with polymarriage.
Oh no, it's the way you should be
This-
treating your women in Islam, not about Christianity.
What has this to do with polymarriage? You're not giving
Bro.
the Islamic information behind.
Oh no, I am.
Yeah,
I'm
all
giving
you
you
do is-
information because you
Yeah,
have
could you, like,
contention
talk
in regards.
a
That's fine.
post, please?
Yeah, you're having the
Nathan, let me reply to
That's fine.
Yeah, bro, all you're doing, your entire problem is that you're emotional about what's been posted. A meme, by the way, that's been posted, showing the reality
there
of
are
Islam.
no memes about it. You just said it's a
Okay,
meme, so it's
showing
making fun of
the-
something.
Listen, showing the reality of Islam, and you're mad about it because deep down you know that this is wrong. This is why you're mad about it. And
So
you're
what-
just being
okay.
emotional. I ain't gonna lie to you. No other Muslim came here crying about
Because nobody gives a
literally
fuck. I'm sorry, nobody
Islam.
wants to debate with you because your guys aren't very like good in debating.
Oh, we're
Like
not?
you're just
Okay.
you're just provoking me the entire time.
Yeah.
Let me reply.
Trying to
I
stay calm.
provoked you once. Have I
But
provoked you once?
dude, we did have a discussion earlier before.
Yeah,
we
I had a
started.
very nice discussion with you.
But you didn't bring up any actual reason to why
You didn't
no,
ask exactly
Well,
why I
no,
was.
I
I would
did.
have come
I
to you.
asked it.
You didn't ask me why exactly.
No, I asked in the beginning, and all you've done is just tone police. You don't like the way they said
What
it.
did I say?
It was all
I
tone
said- I
police,
told you.
dude.
It was so I just said it's so y'all think it's just my interpretation that's the problem and there is
Wait,
nothing
wait.
wrong with the post.
All right. So is there anything factually incorrect about the post?
No, there is nothing factually incorrect about the text.
Right.
Okay, but the text is referring. It has references to something else,
References. To what else?
to Islam, and you have a Muslim and 4 women in niqab in the post.
Yes, and it's
Josh.
you who are perceiving it as personal disrespect or ad hom. When you've
what?
just stated to the fact that there's
What do
no.
you- I'm sorry, I
there's
didn't
nothing
get
impactful.
it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you've taken it as personal insult when there's literally there's nothing factually incorrect about the post whatsoever.
It has a reference. It's referring to something.
No,
Okay.
what
And
reference?
it's it's making isn't it meant, isn't the post actually meant to clarify your idea of marriage? Yes or no?
In a, yes, we
Yeah, it
choose
is.
polygamy over polygamy. Yes.
Yeah. And
Right.
why did you choose Islam? Why not any other religion? No other religion. even.
Have you looked at our page, bro? Have you looked at our page?
Yeah.
Like,
think
we've
we
no,
do.
I think you
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
the
no,
one
no.
post. I'm talking about the
That's
one
fine.
post.
That's fine.
Let's
But
let's
when
stay
when
on
you
the
look
topic,
when you
please.
look at our page, if you're having an issue with us directly
Yeah.
picking on Islam, we pick on Jews, we pick on other Hindus, we pick on everybody,
I'm
brother.
still talking about the post.
But that's
okay?
not the
I'm
point.
picking
Don't attack
somebody.
don't defamate the
You just said
character.
it. You just said it. We're picking on everybody. That's not what Jesus preached, bro. You don't.
You don't know what Jesus
on
preached.
anybody.
You don't know what Jesus preached.
I don't know what Jesus preached. How
Don't
do you
act
Yeah.
like you know what
take this?
Jesus
How do you
preached.
take- How do you
Don't
even
don't
say that? How do you even say that? How
don't
do you even say that?
don't act like you
You
know
know
what
what- you know
Jesus
what he-
preached.
Okay. Oh, don't. Okay. So you just gonna assume
But-
that I don't know it?
No, wait. Anyways, you said there's nothing factually incorrect about the post, but you said
There's
Wait, hold on,
nothing
hold on. No,
personally
no,
incorrect.
hold on,
No,
Takuman. Wait on. No,
Oh.
wait on.
You're
Don't
taking it
change
personally
topic.
because you know your post is
Habibti,
offensive.
of course. Habibti, calm
Bro,
down. Calm down.
Stay.
Calm down.
Stay respectful. Stay respectful.
Calm down. That's fine.
Stay
Quick.
respectful.
So you've read the Bible, yes?
I never said that.
No, but you knew what Jesus preached. You saying you knew what Jesus preached. Have you read the Gospels?
I didn't read the entire thing.
Okay,
I read
that's fine.
some verses. I read
Did you
some.
at least read the Book of
I
David?
watched some videos. I'm not Christian. I didn't have. I don't know 100% every verse, and I know like very. I know very little about
Okay.
the Bible.
So,
Like
when
not
you're
the
telling
religion,
me
but
that I'm not
the
doing what
verses.
Jesus preached, don't act like you're above me. Secondly, you don't know
Okay,
what
so
Jesus
So
preached.
Jesus preached to pick on other religions. That's what you're telling
I
me.
have many things to tell you to stop following Satan, brother. Yes, yeah. Do you want me to show you,
But
bro?
this
We're
doesn't
changing
even
the
have
topic.
anything to do with the conversation, bro. Stay on the topic.
I am,
You're
bro. I said,
constantly changing. You're
because
constantly
who
changing
changed
the
the topic? Who's
because you
been?
don't have any other responses to my
Okay, we'll go
questions.
back. We'll go back to the women. We'll go back to the women. That's fine,
Go,
bro. We'll go to the
go
original
back. Yeah.
topic, bro. You got it,
Yeah.
gang. So let's have a look.
Not this.
The
Not
prophet
this.
forbade laughing at a
Not
person
this.
who passes wind. How does any
Not
one of you
this.
beat his wife as he beats the stallion camel, and then he may embrace her, sleep with her, and Hisham as he beats his slave? So would you beat your wife and have sex with her, aka rape her? Yes or no?
Kristen, what the fuck?
Hadibibti, come on, engage with the conversation.
I just told you. Bro, say, bro, please.
Of course, it's Sahih al-Bukhari
I'm not.
6042, bro. It's
Yeah,
Sahih, bro.
of course you won't get it. Of course you won't get my issue if you're like
Eh.
if you're like that, bro.
No, that's fine.
Could have like
What's
talked
your
to
issue,
the other
bro?
one. He was at least polite.
No, it's fine. Engage with the conversation, bro.
Yeah, I'm engaging. You're changing the conversation. This is not my topic.
It's about
I'm
polygamy,
not here
right?
to discuss this.
So we
Yeah.
were talking about how you should be
It's
treating
about
your women when you
post.
have
It's
multiple
about
of them,
your
bro.
post. It's about your post.
Yeah,
Stay
yeah,
on
but
the topic. It's
we're-
about your post.
We're engaging how you should
This
be
isn't
treating
your
your
post.
women.
If your post is not open right now, then this is not our topic.
That's fine.
I'm
So once again, we'll engage in the conversation. So this is how you should be treating your women when you have 4 of them, buddy. So once again, you're trying to impose that we're showing Islam in a bad light. Yes, we are gatekeeping. We're gatekeeping the full information. Let's learn. Let's learn how you should be treating your wives, brother.
So you're just telling you you're doing this because Islam is bad. You're just picking on
Inherently.
Islam because you think Islam is bad.
Not because we think
Yeah,
Islam
so
is
you
bad.
just
We
fucking
know
admit,
Islam
just
is
fucking
bad.
admit. Just fucking admit because that you're picking on religions. This is not picking on religions. Is not what Christianity is about, is it?
How do you know what Christianity is about?
Is it?
Have you read the Bible?
Is it? Answer me. Answer
Have
me.
you read the
did.
Bible?
Did
Have you read the Bible?
Did
Yes
you?
or no? Yes or
Did
no?
you?
Yes or no?
No.
Oh,
I
that's
told
crazy.
You no, I did not.
So no, that's fine. What happened when Jesus Christ
I'm
had to
asking the
engage
expert.
with
You're
lying
clearly
Jews?
the expert.
That's fine. What did Jesus Christ have to do? What did Jesus Christ do when he engaged with lying Jews?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, that's
I don't know
crazy.
the Bible.
That's
I don't
fine.
know-
That's
I
fine.
don't know
What?
I
No,
don't
that's
know.
fine.
I don't even know every conversation.
No,
everything
that's
Jesus
fine.
Did.
That's
Am I
fine.
supposed
So
to?
stop
Do you
stop
know,
trying
do
to
you know?
act like I'm doing something wrong when you don't even know what I'm doing, okay? Secondly,
you
I have
doing
a
then?
reason
What are you
behind
doing
what
then?
I'm doing.
What are you doing?
If
Then?
you
What is the reason? Fucking tell me. I'm asking you.
Oh, Hadibibti. The alien inside of you is coming out, bro. Allah's coming out of you, bro.
Wait.
You need to chill, man.
Basically, to sum up in short, Jesus tells us to rebuke our fellow brothers and sisters when they're doing things wrong or they're doing wrongdoings repeatedly throughout the Bible or the New Testament.
Yeah.
I can give you the verses if you want me to cite them. That's just that interesting.
Yeah. That's clear. I understand that.
Right.
But to make fun of them,
We're not making fun. I had a look at the
you said
at the
it's a
post
meme.
again. It said
Or
do
someone
this,
said.
not
Of
this.
course.
This is the post, the picture composes of 4 words, saying do this and not this. If you
all
inferred any
agree.
kind of personal disrespect or anything like that, that's just tone
It's not-
policing. It's tone policing. You're just disagreeing with the way it said it, and that's the
What?
message that you personally inferred.
Azrael,
Right?
bro.
You're
Hillbilly,
really
bro.
making
Mute
fun.
mic, please, bro.
You're clearly making fun of Islam, of other religions. This whole
Bro,
Discord
listen.
is doing it.
Listen.
I'm
Your-
sorry, but
your religion
let me
is
at
a
least
joke.
Speak out. Have the respect to like at least let me speak out.
Your religion's a joke. It's not my fault. I'm the one
Yeah.
making the jokes. Not my fault. I'm the one showing it, bro. It's not my fault, bro.
Yeah. You're just saying this. I never said Christianity is a joke. I
You
never
can't
even
show
talked
Christianity
about
is a
other
joke.
religion like this.
Try and
So,
show
did
Christianity being a joke.
Did Jesus say you should make fun of other people's beliefs? Did he? Is there any stories where he did that?
Did
You
he?
read the Bible?
Did he tell me to rebuke the non-believers? Did he tell me to do X
There's
faith?
a
Did
difference.
Jeremiah
Difference.
make fun of non-believers? Yes or no? You take the Bible, brother.
Yes or no? So it's a no. So it's a no.
Habib,
Answer is no.
you don't even know the answer what I'm quoting to. You don't understand the conversation, but you're imposing you do. Learn and come back to me when you have a conversation instead of your personal feelings.
You still haven't answered the question.
Yep.
Did he or did he not? Did he tell you? Did he tell you? I want a yes or no.
Oh my
Did
god.
he tell you to
Did he?
make what?
Did it? Okay, bro,
Yeah,
you
if
got
you
it. Let's
got
have.
what?
No, that's fine, bro. Do you have respect for your mother, real quick, or no?
What?
Do
What are
you?
you talking about, bro?
So that's fine. Do you?
You're so unclear.
I'm
Can you, like,
schizo, bro. I'm
please
schizo, bro. You got it.
speak? You're schizo?
Yeah, I'm schizo, man. You got it.
Yeah.
Wanna have a look at the video, bro? Come on, bro. You know Arabic.
Bro, what does this video? I'm not watching this video. It doesn't even have anything to do with my issue right here.
No, you okay. You can watch it, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything.
I'm
with it.
schizo,
You
man.
can't just throw videos in the conversation because you're unable to talk or to explain.
Right.
No, because you have a personal. You
I'm
got
sorry,
feelings.
but I'm not
Feelings are
showing
hurt,
the
brother.
videos right here as well.
That's
Wait,
that's
this
fine, bro. Your
conversation's
feelings are
getting
hurt.
secular now.
Yeah, he's just provoking me and fighting me right now. This is not how support should look like, or admins of a server like this should behave. I'm sorry, guys.
My bad, bro.
One of you was really respectful. Takaran, thanks for for addressing my issue and helping me out. But your friend right here, not respectful at all, provoking, and always changing the topic. I asked you multiple times, was Jesus preached? Did Jesus preach you to do this? To make fun of people and their religion? You just said Islam is a joke. Y'all said it's just a meme, and we pick on everybody. Is this how you should act or approach such topics?
Making jokes on other religions is not expressly forbidden in the Bible. You get prophets like Elijah who did make fun of the gods of Baal or Baal. He said, "Is your God sleeping up there?" He did make that
I
joke.
do believe Allah is asleep right now.
But anyways, I think I did address
So
your...
you think it's okay to make fun of other religions?
I already expressed what the Bible has said, and I think I've already addressed your contentions or issues with the post.
What is about love your neighbors? What is about this?
What is about what?
You're not really showing love if you
No, that's fine. I mean,
spread-
there's different methods of love, right? If I'm showing
No,
you that
there's-
you're inherently wrong, it's called tough love, brother. If you're being an idiot, would you
there's-
respect? Would you prefer me to sit there and lie to you? Would you prefer me to tell you the truth?
Yeah, I would refer to the truth.
Okay, that's
but
crazy.
it's
So
not
once
really the
again,
truth, because
is it not?
you're asking me, you're showing me, you're going off the topic, and you're talking to me about things I'm not really well informed, so I can't really address those issues. I'm pretty sure there's a misconception in the topics you just showed me.
No,
I'm not,
there's no
but I'm not
misconception.
prepared enough. I'm not prepared enough. I'm sorry, but I'm not prepared enough
No,
to address.
that's fine.
You could ask me. I would do my research and come back. I'm open if you want
Yeah.
to do this. But I admit I'm not well informed about. I'm not
Right.
I don't know everything. I'm not God, so
It's fine, but I think you should give the Bible a chance to read, especially when the Quran is a further revelation to it.
is it
And
what?
and I think
Is it
and I
what?
think,
What did you say? What did you say? I'm sorry, didn't get it. Read the Bible, especially if.
yeah, you should give the Bible a chance.
Yeah.
Read some of it at least,
Yeah.
and see
Which
what
version?
you...
Which version of the Bible though?
It doesn't matter. Any
Doesn't
of
matter.
the versions promote the same theology. Yeah.
King
You
James
Yeah,
is the best.
Theology in any of the
King
versions.
James. Yeah, King. Okay.
Well,
Not the
for your
not
sake, you
the
need to
King James revised version.
King James.
For your sake,
Yeah.
King James version, because you have trouble understanding Old English. Mm.
I might.
But anyways, the Bible is like 4 times the size of the Quran. So pick
Mhm.
maybe some books in the New Testament to read first.
I can
Because
even
I
instruct
don't
comparison
expect
of the
you to read the whole Bible.
Hey, to catch up the speed of what argument is going on. What are you trying to prove here?
Uh,
No,
Shoot, woman.
he has issues with the post that Nathan put. If you look in, I think it's the general chill conversations that you put the post there.
General chill.
Sorry guys, give me a second.
Alright, where is it?
I'll try and find it for you, dude.
Oh,
Oh, but
wasn't that
here's a little slight comparison, whatever your name
Yeah,
is.
it's
I
in
can
chill
read it.
conversations, topic-based conversation.
oh,
Quran.
topic
This is the
based?
Quran, 300 pages, and this is the King James version. Look how small these words are too. This is like 12, not 1200. It's a lot of pages,
Wait,
and these are
which
small.
So
Whatever translation.
so you're
And look
saying
how
because
small
the
these words
Quran.
are, and look how big these are. Just
Well,
saying the
first,
Bible is
your
way
Quran
bigger
is
than.
in your Quran. This is not in Quran. This is a translation. I'm sorry, but
Is
this
this
is
a
not the
better
Quran.
Quran? I bet I don't
brother?
read Arabic fluently.
This is
Why do
a
I have to know?
translation,
Wait, why do
Ditch.
I have to know Arabic to read the Quran then?
Well, it is the miracle.
But why do I
Quran
have to know
is the
Arabic?
miracle.
Why do I
Okay,
have to know
okay. I'll
Arabic?
give you example. I'll give you example. Okay. So the
Alright, give me an example.
miracle, and to you to be like to you to preserve it as a miracle. Okay, you have to know Arabic because at the time of the our prophet Muhammad, the Quran was the miracle.
Just
At the time of
hold
the
on.
Prophet
But
Muhammad,
the Quran,
people
it was
were
recited
very
in seven
involved. You
different ways.
just let me finish, bro.
No, no, no.
Just let
The Quran was recited in seven different ways, and Muhammad's cousin, he destroyed the six ways of how to recite
seven.
it. So the Quran
Okay,
is seven ways.
this is a good nice topic. But let me finish this question first, and I will
Stop
address the other
shouting,
one. I
bro.
can't
Stop
answer three
shouting.
topics at the first
Stop
time.
All right, all
shouting.
right, all right.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
finish
I'm
what you
sorry.
said.
Okay, just like step by step. So Quran is a miracle. Okay, but how is it a miracle to you if you can't understand Arabic? It's a bit complicated. You have to understand that the miracle is only a miracle if you're an expert in this field. For example, people in the to like during the time of Prophet Muhammad were very advanced in linguistic and the Arabic language, and the Quran is a challenge, basically, or it involves a challenge to those people who mastered the Arabic language.
Wait, do you know
And
Arabic?
I know Arabic. I'm not very good in Arabic. Like
Wait,
I do read and
could I ask you one to read something in Arabic for me out the Quran?
yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm about to
Yeah,
put the
but
verse in the
could you
chat.
like do it after I finished
Yeah,
what I'm
just
explaining?
just read it after you're done in Arabic,
Yeah, sure.
He's
and
done
this
it
out the
already,
Quran.
by the way. Asriel, he's done it already, dude.
Hold on. Okay, could you wait? Are you done? Could you read
No,
that verse? Could you read that verse
Yeah,
in
sure,
Arabic?
sure, sure. Just let me finish. Give me just a minute.
All right,
Um,
and no one interrupts you, please. All right, you can
so
go.
so it is a miracle to them because it's typically a challenge. God is doing something, uh, in like it's bringing a new thing in a field of full of masters in Arabic. It's like a scientist creating something new in a lab full of like. It's not a very good comparison. I'm
All right,
sorry, but
man.
that's the.
I get it.
But
I get it. I
you
know
get what I
Arabic.
mean,
Yeah,
do you?
but could you read that verse in Arabic and tell me what it means?
Sure. Which one?
The one in the chat. Here I'm about to reply to myself again. That right there, the
Uh,
one I was replying to.
yeah.
The one where it says like indeed, like indeed Allah,
No.
like that.
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على الأنبياء يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. So basically, Allah and His angels are يصلون is meaning like it's a meaning of praising every time when Allah يصلي on someone or على someone as mean على is on
So wait, so what does
he's like
saloon?
praising
What does
yeah
saloon? What does that mean?
يصلون
Yeah.
يصلي is يصلي has different meanings يصلي means pray يصلي also means praise or is in this context it means praise and Allah
Well,
praises
why does it have different contexts? Like
Well,
why?
Arabic language, other Arabic language, you know how many words Arabic language
Yeah, I
has?
know
It's
they have a lot of them. I try to learn it, but
yeah,
I just way too
and
hard.
yeah, it's and so a lot of words just can't have their equivalent in English, sadly. So saloon means pray, or could also mean praise.
But
It depends on the
how
context.
do, how do we know that it means praise? Like
It
what
depends
proof?
on the context. It depends on the context.
But what proof doesn't? Because I could just say pray. Like
Yeah, of course, you could. In Arabic,
what
it's
stops
pretty
me
clear.
from making a statement saying Allah does not pray? I mean, what stopped me from making a statement saying that?
Yeah, of course, this is you could make such a statement. It's sadly just the lack in the English language of such an equivalent word, because the Quran should be for everybody, but you address the issue, and the Quran isn't that like the miracle. The Quran as a miracle isn't for everybody. So that's where I was going to, and you have to believe the profies, I just say. If you have, for example, 1,000 bodybuilders and they can't lift something, you would assume it's heavy, and without even lifting it yourself. So if you have people's bruh, you have people who are very good in Arabic or like master the Arabic language, and they say this is not written by a man, this must be from God, then the only logical thing is to believe them because they know better. And
Wait, are you
this is
Shia or
not the
Sunni?
only majestic thing that the Quran holds. The Quran also holds a lot of proofs for things which happened in the past, as well as the Bible. And the Quran also does contain things the Prophet who wrote the Quran, or he didn't write the Quran. The Prophet did not write the Quran. I'm sorry. The Prophet just. I'm sorry. The people who wrote the Quran
The
is not really a book. Actually, Quran is just like how do you say it?
Revelation.
Yeah, yeah. And from generation to generation, and it's been it's from like
But
it's been given from the
but what
prophet
about
to
what
us. Yeah,
if it's been passed down revelations and people memorize and stuff? What about the
yeah,
7 ways cited in it and then
yeah. Of
Muhammad?
course, the seven is in
So that
Arabic.
sounds
There are
pretty corrupt to me. Because
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm pretty
Of course. To me
hold
as
on,
well, and I looked it
pretty
up,
sure
and I
Muhammad.
could
Hold on,
assure
hold
you
on.
it's
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure Muhammad's cousin didn't he destroy the 6 other ways to recite the Quran? So it's been corrupt through like generations if you remember it. And how a goat ate at one of the pages of it, like that seems pretty corrupt to me. And
how it
you
what?
can't
I'm sorry, I didn't get the last one of their pages. What happened to the
yeah,
page?
a goat ate one of the pages off the Quran, and
Who
they could
ate?
not. A goat,
A
like a
goat.
A
goat,
A
goat
goat.
ate
ah,
one of the like only Quran in the whole world.
It's
like a
your
page
hadith,
off the
bro.
original Quran.
You
Yeah,
where do you have this? Like where did you get this
It's
information
your
from? Because
hadith.
I never heard of it.
Sahih
Hadith.
Hadith.
It's a Sahih hadith.
Uh huh.
Okay, I will have to look up this hadith because I never heard of it.
Okay, I also have a question. You know,
Yeah,
well, I have another
um,
one. I have another
how
one
yeah,
for
can
you.
sure,
you
sure. I'm open for a question.
how can you say the Quran was from Allah?
Yeah,
How can you say that? How can you
how
say
can
Yeah,
I
that?
make such a claim?
the Quran says it's from Angel Gabriel.
And then
Well,
another thing, hold
yeah,
on, just really quick to add on to it. So first off, we know in the Quran that Allah doesn't interact with His creation at all. That's from the Quran. He doesn't interact with His creation, but
yeah.
He interacts with Gabriel and
And
gave him
Muhammad
the revelation and Muhammad apparently. But in the
in
Quran, it
chapter 6, verse
explicitly
144,
sure, yeah, and then
114.
the Quran explicitly tells you that Allah doesn't interact with His creation. Okay.
Hmm.
On top of that, I'm gonna bring up a scripture from the Bible. Galatians 1:8 talks about a warning that is exactly the exact warning about what Muhammad was going through with the Quran, what Islam is. The warning is do not trust an angel that comes to you with a different gospel, a different word that contradicts everything it says. And obviously, the whole Islamic belief is, and the archangel Gabriel came down and revealed the Quran to Muhammad. But then that contradicts. First off, we had the warning, but also contradicts its own Quran by it being like Allah doesn't interact with His creation. So, what's your explanation on that?
Yeah, because and if you look at chapter 6, verse 114, says like Allah like talked to Muhammad. And
Talked.
Muhammad, yeah, like he interacted with him. He gave him the Quran. That's interacting to me. It's like me going to your house and give you a book. I'm interacting with you.
Well, he did not give him the Quran himself,
He did. Look
as
at
you just
chapter.
said.
Oh,
He
oh, he
did.
did
Let
it.
me put it first. He did. He did. And but even if you do bring up that
Well,
verse, it's still.
technically, he gave him the Quran, but not in the physical way that he handed it out to him.
Let me put the verse in the chat.
Sure.
Because why does Allah not know proper grammar from what I'm seeing? Like he
Well,
does
it's
not know like
you just read it in an English translation. I'm sorry, it's the problem of the language. Not Allah. Allah knows proper grammar. It's not really respectful to talk about. Yeah, Allah this in
So
this way.
Allah, while He has sent down the book explained in detail. So can you read the Arabic version of Surah 6114?
I'm pretty sure that's the
Uh,
right one. Pretty
okay.
sure.
Alright, let's break it down. Quran 6:1 says, "Shall I seek a judge other than Allah? While it is He who has sent down to you the book explained in detail." Okay, now the same in Arabic. Let me just look it up.
You
Surat
could just ask
Al-An'am.
put in Arabic.
I have my Quran right here.
All right.
You just have to trust me that I have it right here.
I know you can just ask the bot to put in Arabic though. You don't even got to get the Quran out.
I got Quran.com right on the next step, so
It's good, it's good,
I
it's
heard
good.
that
Go ahead, go
website's
ahead.
off.
no, the website
Like
is
there was
not
many
off.
contradictions.
I have my Quran besides me. I can
Oh,
look it
but
up
yeah, I don't
and
want to. Yeah, you can do it now. I don't want to get off
I
topic.
mean, which website? Actually, I could ask the bot as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Did
I just
he?
put it in chat. Yeah, that's the one in Arabic. Say that.
Well, it's one
But
to
if you
one the one
also
on Quran.com, so I could.
read whatever one you want.
Yeah, okay. I'll just read the from your bot. Bismillah.
But
But I'm sorry, my pronunciation is a bit.
I'm a little confused.
I'm sorry, my pronunciation is not that good.
No, that's fine.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أفغير الله ابتغى حكما وهو الذي أنزل إليكم الكتاب مفصلا والذين آتيناهم الكتاب يعلمون أنه منزل من ربك بالحق فلا تكونن من الممترين. Well, me
Allah
myself, I
in
would.
Muhammad.
Yes? Yes? Yeah, what was the question right now? Or
Why? What Simon? Didn't you say Allah doesn't interact with His creations?
I'll get you the verse.
Yeah, Simon was the one saying that. But also with that verse, you see how it says like Allah gave the Quran down to Muhammad, like He gave him it, like delivered it.
well, it says in Arabic he's the one. Well, Allah is the one who how do you say it?
Delivered or
Anzal. I would have just let me.
because if
Anzal
He
is
delivered the
basically
Quran, then that's
he
a
said
contradiction.
Anzal. Yeah. He said Anzal, and Anzal means well one to one in. I'm sorry. One to one in English. How could I say this? He's like bring down. Yeah, one to one.
So Allah
Anzal,
came
he
down and gave it
brought
to Muhammad.
down.
Okay, so Allah came down and gave it to Muhammad. But if you read Quran,
No. Anzal does not mean that he himself came
you just
down.
said it
He
did.
just
You just
sent
said
it down. Anzal, what I just said, he brought
your
it
word.
down. But
Yes, brought
one to one,
like
one to one.
brought.
It's brought it down. Yeah, okay, brought means that he came along with it. Sent it down. Anzal should actually
So did He
should mean
send or
sent.
brought?
He did not. He did well. Brought down means he went. He went down with it,
Did He
and he did
send it
not
or
do
bring?
that.
Did He
He
send like?
sent it down. He himself did not go down. He sent it down. Anzal is mean he sent. He sent something downwards. To ينزل, to send something down.
And who gave the Quran to Muhammad?
As we know from other chapters, it was the angel Gabriel
All
who
right.
was sent down. The angel Gabriel, was
Yeah, I
sent
know
down
Quran 80,
with.
chapter 81, verse 19. Quran chapter 69, verse 40
That's
talks about.
nice.
That's the verse saying that Gabriel.
Yeah,
because many Muslims they say Allah came down and gave it to Muhammad, like
no,
face to face.
no, I don't know how they in every
I don't know if they're
religion
like
there are
Sunni or
people who are ignorant and yeah, not everybody
also, are
knows.
you Shia or Sunni?
What? You're
Are you
not
Shia?
assuming?
No, are you Shia or Sunni?
I'm Sunni.
All
I
right,
don't believe in
love
the
Iman.
things that you believe in because it's their chain of narration is not right. They have it's a bit of a sensitive topic.
Yeah, Shias are stupid.
Wait,
Well,
what's your
they are
name?
not stupid, but
They're
we shouldn't
stupid.
talk about them
They
like
believe in
that.
the 12. They believe in the 12 imams who were sinless, but Allah, the Quran says if anybody was sinless, Allah would wipe them
Well, a
and make
lot
them like.
of people just I mean, I'm sorry for interrupting, but a lot it just makes things clear. A lot of people who are Shia, I have a friend who is Shia, and he's not even really sure why he is Shia, because a lot of people just follow blindly what their parents tell them, and so I don't think it's very nice to like put all in the same uh,
Well, to the main belief of the
basket.
Shia is the 12 imams who were sinless, but the Quran
Wait,
says if anybody was sinless, then
Azra,
Allah would wipe
Azra,
them out.
wait, dude, because I gotta go soon. Muslim brother, what's your name?
You just can call me Abdu.
Alright,
It's
Abdul.
fine.
Abdi. I gotta go soon, so can we just conclude your issue with polygamy and then I'll go to sleep
Yeah,
again?
I'm sorry that it. Thank you for like first. Thank you
Oh,
for
it's
your
fine.
time, guys. I love the conversation. My issue is just I understand that it's just information, but
Mm,
it's putting. Well, it's for your audience, of course. Someone who's not informed would uh, think, yeah, this is
We are well
ridiculous.
informed.
Four wives doesn't make sense. Okay, it didn't make sense to me as well in the beginning, but I had to look it up first and the meaning behind it, and I could tell you the meaning. I can tell you the meaning again. It's
it's fine.
to
Don't need meaning. I
Wait,
think
are you
you're
leaving?
reading something that's not quite there because it doesn't say anything else except that God made us for one woman and not for women. I don't think
yeah
there's any.
of well, God made us. Well, God in Islam, Allah, or not in Islam, Allah made us, or he recommends us the marriage only to marry only one woman. It is if possible, if one has the financial means, if one has the is fair towards all of them and loves them all equal, only then, which is very rare. It's very rare that someone has the financial means and is equal to four people at once. You don't always have to marry four, maybe just two or three. I wouldn't do it because I think I wouldn't be fair towards all four of them. So it's first thing, it's just a sunnah, something the prophet did because Allah told him to. Why did he do it? To spread the Islam, to uh, to spread the
You know,
Islam in different tribes. So he had
you know,
to marry women from those tribes to be able to spread the message, and so that his woman would spread the message as well after his death, and like with our with Aisha, like she did it, spread his message.
you're preaching now. You're preaching. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, I'm
So
just
are you about to leave?
explaining why. I'm just
yeah,
explaining
no, no,
why.
it's fine. It's fine, but that's kind of outside the scope of the topic. So can we
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
because but you're
can
saying
we
polymarriage
just
is bad, and I'm telling you no, it's not because it
no,
has it
dude.
has its reasons.
No, 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 no.
Wait, did
When
Adam have
you
multiple
have two
wives?
conflicting no, Azra, shut up, bro. When you have two conflicting worldviews, right? You can't
Yeah,
oppose your morals and tell someone else that they're wrong with your morals when you have a different set of morals to the other person, right?
of I don't have any other set of
No, no,
I don't
no.
have any hatred
You're
towards
telling
any
no,
other.
I'm not saying that. What's happening is that you're telling us what that you don't think something's wrong with your worldview. So basically, with your set of morals. Whereas
There
we
is not.
share
I don't
different.
think there is nothing wrong with my worldview.
No, no, I'm not saying that. Please
I'm sorry.
listen
I'm sorry.
carefully.
I'm trying to.
It's fine. You have the Muslim worldview, right?
Yes.
Which means that you have a set of morals that belongs to Islam. We have
Yes.
the worldview, which means we
Yes.
have morals that belongs to Christianity. So you
Yes.
telling us that we're wrong means nothing because our definition of right and wrong is different to your definition of right or wrong, right?
Of
You
course.
understand?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Exactly. Can we agree that the post is factually correct and leave it
Well,
at that?
I would just love if you added in the description just a little note saying
No,
that the Islam has its reasons
no, it
for
does not.
allowing.
Because those reasons are
I just
irrelevant.
told you. Yes.
Muhammad's reasons was because he wanted to marry many women and killed many husbands to acquire said woman. Just because your personal opinion means literally nothing to the in hate facts.
So I just made this shit up. You're telling me
No,
I
no,
made
no,
this
no.
up.
That's evidently you've been dowered, brother. But that's simply not the case. At that point,
How
you're
do you know
preaching.
that it's not the case?
How many wives did he gain from murdering people?
I never heard that
Oh,
he murdered
that's
the
crazy,
wives.
bro. That's crazy. Yeah. So evidently you're not knowledgeable in the situation. You're doing dower, and we're
I
not here
never
for
heard that
dower.
he just murdered men for the sake of taking their wives.
Yeah. How many? Okay. How many wives did he have?
If I'm not mistaken, 9.
Yeah, that's fine. And no, he had 11. So when
Yeah, or yeah, 9 or
also
11. I'm not.
just in regards to that, did he also additionally marry his son's ex-wife?
I'm not
Yes,
pretty
Nathan.
sure. I'm not pretty sure
No,
about this.
the answer would be
If
yes.
he did,
Which tribes
yeah,
did she
then the
preach
answer
to?
is yes.
Which tribes did she preach to? If that's
I'm
your
not
dower.
really. I'm not 100%
Yeah,
familiar
So
with this.
stop dowering and
Okay,
actually
doubting
understand.
what?
You're dowering. You just preach for like 2 minutes of nothing.
Of
And not
nothing. What I so what I said is. So you're telling me what I said. What is wrong about what I said?
you preaching for literally nothing. You preached nothing.
Yeah, but you heard what I say? What I said? Did you hear? Did
Was
you
you
hear it?
preaching? Was you preaching?
I was just explaining why
You was
polymarriage is
dowering.
permitted.
Nor
I
is
was
your
not. I was
reason.
doubting
Nor
what.
is your reason the actual reason because of that, bruv. And nor did Allah give him permission. It was his imagination. You're imposing Allah as God. Not to mention Allah was never the
Okay,
name
so you're
of
just
God prior.
basically hating on my religion right now.
Uh,
You're just saying
what?
Allah
I'm
is not
hating?
exists.
I'm not hating. I'm stating facts, brother. There's
Okay,
verses
then I
in the
can
Quran and
also state
Hadith that
facts and
states
say
that
things
state
about
Allah's
Jesus
Satan,
that are
bro.
not true.
Yeah. So once again, in the Quran and Hadiths,
You have no.
is Allah mentioned to be Satan? Yes or no?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Where in the Quran is he mentioned to be Satan?
Many
Where?
places had a bibty.
Many.
Same with Hadiths.
Oh, right now, give me
What's the
source
greatest?
right now.
What's the title? Greatest deceiver.
The
Who owns
blind
it?
The
leader.
greatest deceiver.
Mhm.
Well, the greatest. I heard this one couple of days ago.
Mhm.
I can look it up again. I have the video to it, but I
That
don't
means
just want to send
Satan,
you the
bro.
video.
The only one with the
The
greatest
title of
deceiver title is Satan had bibty, but yet your Allah claims it. Additionally,
Okay, I can whatever. I can look it up and I can bring it to you and I can explain it to you and you'll see that you're
oh,
wrong.
please dower me. No, dower me, bro. I can't
Because you
wait.
don't look up this. You
I
just
do
go
look
on
up these
YouTube and
things. I
type why
do
Islam is
look up
wrong,
these
and
things.
that's it.
I do look up these
You never
things,
hear it.
Hadbibti.
You
I don't
also
think
hear at the
anything
other side.
we
Do you hear
are
at the other
really
side?
doing.
You didn't.
Oh,
Because
what?
you
When
wouldn't
Jesus
be
was
making
pulled?
such
No.
claims.
When Jesus was pulled up, instead of dying, therefore, because Allah has to deceive, bro. He has to do everything, right? So Allah pulled up Jesus, right? Made a big deception to all the apostles, everyone that was loyal to him. Yeah, Allah had a bibty. It makes sense, bro. Then he reveals it 600 years later that Jesus wasn't a sinless person. Instead, he allowed it for people to lie to him, bro. That makes sense. It does make sense. It's dour, bro. It makes sense. Allah knows best. Hadbibti, your religion is Satan. Literally in a hadith, there is the Muhammad's Lord is literally Satan, bro. Oh, Allah Akbar, bro. Here's one for you, bro. Have a look at this hadith real quick.
Yeah.
Sahih al-Bukhari 4983, bro. Have a look. Who's
not
Muhammad's
sharing
Lord
right
but
now.
Satan? No. 4983. Have a quick look. Al-Bukhari, go on, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna go AFK for like 5 minutes.
We're not sharing the screen. Where's the screen?
Bro, I
Should
said
put
have a
up
look
this
up. Have a look, bro. Tell me what it tells you, bro. Tell me what
At?
it tells you.
Again, which
Sahih
hadith?
al-Bukhari 4983.
Sahih al-Bukhari, the number?
4983.
4983.
Yes.
4983. Verses of the Quran. This one, this chapter.
Yes, bro.
Once the Prophet ﷺ fell ill and did not offer the night prayer. This one.
Yes, that's the hadith. Read it aloud, go on.
Okay,
Go on, Habibti.
once the Prophet ﷺ fell ill and did not offer the night prayer,
Mm-hmm.
tahajjud prayer, for a night or two, a woman, the wife of Abu Lahab,
Lahab, yep.
came to him and said, "O Muhammad, I do not see but that your Satan has
Satan has left you. Yeah.
Yeah. Then Allah revealed Surah Ad-Duha by the forenoon and by the night when it darkens or is still. Your Lord has not forsaken you
Okay.
nor hated you.
So that's crazy. So we know how the woman says specifically that his Lord is Satan and he's left him.
You know who Abu
And then,
Lahab is and
yes,
his wife?
and he's
You know who
eternally
Abu-
cursed. Yes, the uncle of Muhammad, who was eternally cursed before his death until his inevitable end. Yes, I'm aware of Abu Lahab, and he used to make fun of Muhammad, hence why he was cursed. Yes, I'm
So
aware, but that's
does it make
irrelevant
sense
to
why
the
she would say something
conversation.
like this?
Yes, then why did
Does it make
Muhammad
sense?
confirm his Lord has not left him when she mentioned his Lord was Satan? Brother, please.
Uh,
Dower me, please.
by the forenoon and by the night when it darkens or still,
Mm.
your Lord has not forsaken you or hated you. You know what this is?
Harbibti,
who
what did
said
the
this?
woman say? What did the woman say, Harbibti?
Yeah, but who said the thing at the end? Who said this? By the
Muhammad,
forenoon and
evidently,
by the
right?
night.
Muhammad, evidently.
No.
Sorry,
It's
no.
Allah, it's a surah.
Brother,
It's a surah.
who conveyed the surah, Harbibti? Muhammad.
Yeah, Muhammad
Yes.
conveyed at the end. Yeah,
Congratulations.
it was
So
said by
once
Allah.
again,
It's-
all you're doing is stating that Allah is Satan, brother.
I did not say. Where does it say that Allah is
Harbibti,
said it?
Read again, very slowly.
Well, his
Read
wife
to
said
understand.
it out of mocking Muhammad.
Once the Prophet fell ill and did not offer the night prayer, Tajid prayer, for a night or two, a woman, the wife of Abu Lahab, came to him and said, "O Muhammad, I do not see but that Satan has left you." Okay, interchange Satan for Lord. Okay, then Allah revealed, by the forenoon and by the night when it darkens, your Lord has not forsaken you nor hated you.
Please.
Okay, so once
Do
again,
you get
she's
sarcasm?
she's conveyed the message. Wait, which part's sarcastic?
Well, she is mocking
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad, clearly referring
course.
to his.
So is that
practice
sarcasm?
Yes, it's mocking. It's mocking.
Of course.
She's for
Your
her, it's
religion's a
not
joke. I'd mock it also.
sarcasm, but
Yes.
is- What?
Yeah. Your religion and Allah's a joke. Once again, you've not answered
No,
the
she's
question.
mocking him. She's not part of
Uh-huh.
the religion. She's mocking
Of
him.
course, but what? Of course. So why is she telling him that his Satan has not left him, but yet he's revealed a surah that his
She's saying
Lord,
he has
his
left him.
Lord has not forsaken him? Why did Allah not think? Oh, she said my name's Satan. Why is it not relayed that message correctly? Except your Lord.
She was mocking Muhammad.
Then why?
Okay.
Just because he's getting
You
mocked,
get that,
does
you
it
get that,
negate
you
the
get that,
message of
that she
the?
was mocking
Does
him.
it
You
negate
get
the
it, yes
message
or
of the
no?
hadith? Does
Step
it
by
negate
step,
the?
step by
Does
step,
it
just step by
negate
step,
the
because
message
you're
of
breaking.
hadith? Does it
Step by
negate the
step, bro,
message of the
just let-
hadith? Does it negate the message of the hadith? Yes or no?
Yeah, it negates it.
No, it
It
doesn't.
says he did not. Your Lord did not doesn't hate you, and he did
Uh-huh.
not leave you.
Yeah, and who's his Lord?
Allah is his Lord.
Satan, brother. Read the hadith, dummy.
Yeah, but she was mocking him.
And
That
I'm mocking
doesn't
you, and
mean
I've been
that
mocking your
God is
religion.
Satan.
Your God. No, our God is not Satan. Allah and God are two separate beings. Allah is Satan.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I tell you, your Lord is Satan and is.
Am I a
this and
prophet?
that,
Am I a prophet?
just
Would I have had
whatever,
revelation?
just
Do I have
listen,
revelation?
Just listen.
It's not the same argument,
No,
brother.
this
Not the
just
same
let me-
argument.
Just let me finish my sentence.
Go. Make it an actual sensible argument, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I told you. If I tell it's not about it. Well, it is.
Oh, you're very
this one
tiring.
here, and she is and she is, bro, you're so disrespectful. Anyways, she is mocking him. She's mocking his religion,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and telling him, "Oh, you fell sick. Your God left you. That's why. You fell sick. You're now
Oh wait, so
God.
God's
You
Satan,
don't really
right?
know when."
Wait, why did you say God's Satan, bro?
No, I didn't. That.
Oh,
I
that's
said your
crazy,
God
bro.
left you.
Correct your
I said
linguistics
your
next
God
time.
left.
Correct your
Fuck.
linguistics.
Bro, I said your God left you. You're
Yeah,
sick
yeah.
now. You have no one. I didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah, but in the
your God is
context
Satan.
of the message, you're implying that your God is Satan. Congratulations there. Thank you.
Who said that? Who said that?
No, no, it's
Nobody
fine.
said
It's
yes. Your
fine. It's
God is
fine. It's so
Satan.
fine. It's carry on, carry on.
It's not fine.
No,
You
no,
can
no,
just
no,
say
no.
it's
Correct your
fine like this.
linguistics. Correct your linguistics and then move on.
What is wrong with my linguistics now?
Your choice of
Am I
linguistics for the
alone
current
with this now in
conversation.
this conversation right now?
No, no, no. Oh, I'm the clan, bro. You got it. That's fine. Someone's living in denial. Someone isn't. You got it, bro. So once again,
Okay,
correct your
whatever.
linguistics and engage in the
Yeah,
conversation.
what did I
Thank you.
say wrong? What did I say
Engage
wrong?
with the conversation.
What is
Stop
wrong?
attacking my character, please. Engage in the conversation. No logical fallacies, please.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
This is
once
the right
again,
one.
engage in the
Yeah.
conversation. Make a
Yeah,
correct
I
analogy,
am.
please.
Go
Thank you.
ahead.
Make a correct analogy, please.
Yeah, I just told you. Just repeat it
Oh,
again.
oh, wait. That's fine. That's fine. So God being Satan,
That's
and
fine.
he's
I
had
never
revelation
said
that Satan never left him. Yeah, you got it, bro.
I never said that.
Congratulations.
I never said
Congratulations.
that. That's not what the
Congratulations.
hadith is saying.
That is
Look at the
exactly
tafsir.
what the hadith is saying. That is
Look at the
correct.
tafsir.
That is entirely what the
Tafsir.
hadith is saying.
Tafsir.
Entirely.
If you read,
It
if you
is
can
black
read,
and
read up
white.
tafsir.
Why do I need a Mohammedan to yap away what black and white is telling me? Please.
It's not Muhammad who made the tafsir, you idiot.
Oh my God. Do I need? I said Mohammedan, brother. Mohammedan. Okay.
Just read the tafsir.
Harbi.
Just stop being stubborn and read the tafsir.
No, bro. Why do I need that? Why do I need a Muslim? No. Why do I need a Mohammedan to yap away for what clear black and white is telling me?
Because black
Please.
and white is not clear. The words of God. This first off.
This is
a
not the words of
translation.
God. Stop imposing that
This
this
is
is
a
the words of God,
translation.
please.
It is
Allah
for
is
me,
not
okay?
God. Stop
So
imposing Allah as
Jesus
God,
is
please.
not God. Then, if you can
Stop
say that, then I can say that
imposing
as well.
Allah as God, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
stop supposing Jesus as God.
Stop. I'm not imposing
Stop.
his facts. Once again, stop imposing Allah as
Okay.
God. Thank you.
For you it's facts, but for me it's imposing.
Yeah, that's fine, brother. That's fine. Yeah, because Allah isn't God. Thank you.
So look, you're
Allah,
not making
his
sense.
no.
You're not
No.
arguing. You're not arguing with
No. That's fine.
arguments
That's fine.
that
Let's
make
use the
sense.
same argument. Show me in the Bible where it states Jesus said, "I am not God. Don't worship me."
Oh, good teacher.
Oh, that's crazy.
He
No,
was
that's
basically
fine.
asking-
That's fine. So once again,
Okay,
Habibti.
so you're cutting me out.
No, because I'm saving time up for you yapping, because it isn't stated there,
because he
brother.
would
Yeah,
just
yeah.
argue with,
So
"No,
once
look
again,
the context, the
here's an idea,
context."
brother. Engage in the conversation. Stop yapping. Thank
I
you.
am.
So
You're not letting me even
in a
speak.
hadith does it state? Why in this hadith does it state Allah is God? Sorry, Allah is Satan.
What?
Why does it state Allah is Satan, bro?
The woman mocking him
Uh-huh.
in his religion is
Yeah.
making
Who
bold
haven't left him?
claims. Yeah, she made conversation. She mocked him. She said, "Yeah, Satan left you."
Yeah.
Mocking, implying that Allah is Satan and that he left him.
Yeah.
To which Allah responds in the Quran, saying, "No, I did not leave him. I did
Oh,
not
thank
leave
you.
Muhammad."
Thank you. Yeah. So once again, all you've made a correlation there is Allah is Satan, and if Satan hasn't left him. Congratulations.
It's clear that Allah is not Satan by this point because
No, it
this
is.
ayah did not start the Quran. Okay, this
No,
is
it
just
is.
one hadith.
Wait, at this
You
point,
just look.
You're yapping. You're going round in circle. You're not engaging in the
You
conversation.
You know this.
you did fix your
Yeah.
grammar because you say at this point, so you're telling me there was a certain point in time that he was Satan.
No,
So-
at this point of the Quran, it's clear that Allah is not Satan.
So how about you tell me that there might be other parts in the Quran where he is Satan?
No, but where he did not explicitly, where he actually says all over the whole Quran.
This
he
is
not
explicit. This
Satan,
is explicit that he is Satan,
But
brother.
he never said in this ayah that he is Satan.
It says very.
Night when it darkens,
Oh,
or still,
once again,
your Lord has not
Harbibti.
forsaken you nor
Yeah,
hated you.
and
Where
what is
does
the
he say
context
he's
to
Satan?
that hadith? Sorry, what is the context to that ayah? What is the context? Oh, that
The
Satan
context
hasn't
is
left
that his
him.
Lord
Oh,
left
that's
him.
crazy. Yeah, his Lord Satan. Congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah, his Lord.
You're very. Your
IQ is just low. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, bro. I'm 81, bro. I'm in Islam territory.
So
Yeah,
you
got
can
it.
argument like this. You can argue.
Yeah,
like
no,
this, but
because
I
you're
can't
doing
say-
mental
but I can't
gymnastics,
take
bro.
this-
You're doing mental
What?
gymnastics. Engage in the conversation. Once again, you're
I
just
am. I
you're
am in
yapping.
the
So
conversation.
how are you trying to?
This whole thing isn't even part of our conversations.
It is.
Okay,
You're
bro.
imposing Allah as
How did we
Satan.
switch? How
Yep,
did
yep,
we
yep, yep,
switch
yep,
from
yep, yep.
did Allah bring down the
That's, you got
Quran
it,
to
bro.
this?
Yeah, yeah. Allah isn't God, bro. So stop imposing that Allah's God. Thank you. Read your own,
Allah
read
is
your
God.
own, read
I'm
your own
sorry. Just
hadiths in
get mad.
context. Read your own
Get
hadiths
mad.
in
I'm sorry.
context.
Get
Thank you, bro.
mad, bro.
I'm
Just
so
get mad.
angry. I'm so angry. I'm balding, bro.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you
I
got
swear
it.
to God, I'll just leave the conversation
That's
because
fine.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah, you got
talking to
it.
a brick wall.
Yeah, yeah. You,
I,
there's a brick
if
wall
you
because you're
have
not
any
engaging in the
particular question,
conversation. You're upset, brother.
I am, but you're not letting me speak.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Because
letting me speak
engage in
is
the
just a sign of
conversation. I'm
your
not here
of
for
your of
dawah. I'm
your
not here for
weakness, bro.
dawah. Not here for dawah. Engage in the conversation. Thank you.
I'm not doing dawah. I'm just answering the questions.
No dawah, please. Thank you. It's not a question. It's a statement. I'm
Look
teaching.
at your stuff. What is
I'm
this
teaching.
server? I'm reporting this server, and I have this
Oh, that's
been
fine.
clipped.
Yeah, yeah. It's live stream,
And
bro. Clip as much as you want, bro. You got it.
Wait,
this
so you're
is this is
you're gonna report over, you know,
over
the
what?
freedom
Yeah,
of speech?
over memes.
Freedom of
Over
speech?
memes. Okay, I will not. I will
Oh, over
not report
memes?
you because
Over
I s-
memes?
Oh, that's
You're getting-
crazy.
over this memes and of this manner
So
of
you-
your
so you're
your
getting-
demonetization. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I don't. Okay, you can't say me. I haven't done nothing to you.
Not you, but y'all.
Okay, y'all includes me. So first of all, don't include me.
You're part of this
And-
community.
Okay, but did I speak to you? Have I spoken to you?
You're looking
Have
at
I-
this and
Have
not
I
saying
am
anything.
I am playing Minecraft, brother. I am not even a part of this conversation. So how are you gonna involve me into it? You
So
know
why
what?
are you in the voice chat?
You know what? Because I'm listening to what's going on, brother. Like, what is the problem? Is there a problem?
He's not.
It's
my
'cause you
problem
can't
is he's
engage
not
in the
letting me finish.
conversation,
He's
you're
not
upset.
let- He's not letting me.
I'm sorry that I don't feel like talking right now. I want to play Minecraft.
It's
so
fine,
my
okay?
apologies, I don't
It's
wanna-
fine.
Okay,
But
then
I'm
why are you?
speaking,
Why,
so
then why
he's
are you?
not even- I'm
Okay,
getting
okay, then
provoked.
why are you? Then why are you attacking? Why are you attacking?
Okay, okay, hold up, bro. Are you
I
are you on the
didn't
internet
attack-
right now? Are you on the internet right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of getting emotional and crying like a little baby, how about you leave? Turn it off, bro. Stop being internet bullied, bro. It's not difficult, man. It's not my fault you follow a false religion.
Because you're just making bold statements.
No, no,
and
it's fine.
You
It's
just,
not-
said,
like
you,
it's
just
in
said, you just said we were though. You just said you were being. You said that. Oh, look at the content you guys are saying. You're making fun of me.
I'm not saying you're making
come
fun
on.
of me. You're
Turn
making
off the
fun
internet.
of the religion.
It's not a
Yeah,
religion.
you
It's
said
a
you're
cult.
provoking
It's a
me
cult.
while
Correct
I'm
yourself.
having a-
Correct your
I
linguistics.
thought this- I thought this server is like
It's a debate. Yes, it's aimed at debates, but we're not here to yap. We're not here for dawah. Yeah, yeah. There's
Yeah,
respect
there wasn't
between
even
people. Is
dawah.
respect earned or
You
is
look,
res-
you're just-
is
you
respect
said
earned
you're
or
just
given? Respect
disrespecting
earned
me
or
because
given?
you have
Respect
no
earned or
answers.
given?
We give you the hadith, we give you the information, and whether you accept it or whether you don't, you're just going to.
Yeah, I told you I would contact you
So
again
you're-
when I
you're-
have the
You're going
answer.
against
to
Sunnah.
some.
You're going against Sunnah. You're going against Sunnah,
So
bro.
you don't have
How
an
I am going
answer,
against something.
but you're arguing. I'm so confused. You don't have an answer, but you're arguing for the answer.
I have
That doesn't-
answer. I do. Sorry.
You just said you'll come back when you have an answer.
Could
That
I
doesn't-
finish, please?
Go ahead. I'm not. Don't ask me. Just go ahead. I don't care.
Okay. Okay.
Are you done with dawah yet? I know.
I have answers to some of your questions, but
Ye-
not to all of them. So I
No,
couldn't
no, you've
answer
answered
all.
nothing, by the way, but do dawah. Just so you're aware.
I did,
You've done nothing but
you
lie and
always
takir.
interrupted me.
You've done nothing but lie and takir, bro. Are you Shia, by the way?
You interrupted me.
Why are you lying for Islam,
Just
bro?
inter-
Can you stop lying for Islam, please?
I'm not lying. I answered your questions, but
No
you
takir, please.
either
Thank you.
not listening
Yalla, yalla. No
or
takir,
you're
please.
interrupting. Which is just a symbol of you not giving a fuck and you just don't care.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't
So
even
once,
wanna listen.
so once again, bro, if you get internet bullied, how about you just turn off the internet?
I'm not fucking bully, bro.
You
I'm
came in here all high and emotional, like you
Yeah, I'm
have.
just
No, 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 no,
getting
no, 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 no.
yeah,
Hold on,
just
hold on. Who
because
came?
I
No, 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 no. Hold up,
thought-
hold up, hold up. Who came in here acting all high and mighty because you got internet bullied and you wanted an answer? Who came in here? Who did that?
I could have just scrolled past.
Oh, that's crazy. That was you, wasn't it, bro? So once again, you're not entitled. Your religion is false. Once again, you've done nothing but claim Ali is Satan from start to finish. Congratulations in that conversation, by the way. Honestly, I'm proud you did that. Yeah, yeah, it is. No, no, I'm here to tutor, bro. I'm here to tutor. Once again, what's my name? Hold on. What's my name? What's my name, real quick?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. So once again, how about engage in the conversation? Stop trying to attack someone's character. You got
Your name
access
is
to the
not relevant
internet.
to the conversation.
No,
I'm
no, no,
sorry,
no,
bro.
no. Once again, engage in
Your
the
name is not relevant
conversation.
to
If
the
you're
conversation.
upset
Your
and
name
you're
is not
getting high in
relevant. Your name is not
emotions,
relevant.
just leave. Just leave. Here's an idea. Just leave. If you're getting high in emotions, just
Okay.
leave, bro.
I'm not high. You're screaming and cutting me
I'm not
off
screaming, bro. I'm
every
not
time.
screaming. I'm chill, bro. You're the one who's raised his voice and I had to go down to like 50% volume, and yeah, it's like at the
Yeah,
conversation
okay.
volume, bro. It's
Yeah,
not
so
my
you're
fault
cutting
you're
me off,
shouting.
man. You're cutting me off.
Because we're
Do you
not
have
here to
any
listen to
serious
Laos.
questions?
Are we here to? We're not questioning you. I'm
I'm
your
not
imam.
lying.
Listen, brother. I'm your imam. Listen.
You're
If
not my
anyone needs,
imam.
if anyone needs questions answering, it's you, brother.
I'm actually the last prophet of Islam, by the way.
What?
I'm the last prophet of Islam. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah. So,
This is funny,
just so
guys.
you're clear, by the way, please,
How about I
Well,
make
well, well,
jokes about
it's
Jesus
not,
and
it's, well, no, I'm
if
sorry,
you can
it's
joke
not
as
just,
much as
well,
you
you like
want.
it?
Look, no, no, look at the rules. Look at the rules, bro. Look at the rules. Look at
yeah,
the rules.
you can say whatever you can say whatever, but let me tell you one thing. The reason why I say that quote unquote joke to you, right, is because how much of a joke Islam is, and the fact that, for example,
Not a
what is a
joke.
prophet? Prophets are like, for example, all the prophets align with all the prophets: Moses, Abraham, Isaiah. The only prophet that doesn't align with any single one of them is, let's say together, Prophet Muhammad. Peace be
Why doesn't
upon
he?
him. Why
Why
doesn't he?
doesn't
He
he?
goes totally against the Torah. First of all, because you guys don't like the Injil for some reason, even though we have it. And if you want to use the Injil, the New Testament, it contradicts the whole entire New Testament. So all the prophet that you have of Muhammad doesn't align with any of the Old Testament prophets and the prophecies and all that. All those messianic prophecies, you know who they were. You know who was fulfilled by? Lord Jesus
What?
Christ, Son of God.
Who
And
was
tell
Jesus
me,
Christ, Son of God? Again, sorry, you cut it out. You were like
I just said, the person that
yeah.
was what's it called? What's the did the prophecies, the messianic prophecies, fulfilled them? Excuse me,
Yeah.
was the one and only
It's Jesus.
Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God. So you
So the
admitted to Jesus doing the prophecies.
where did I? No, I was just
Well,
like finishing your sentence.
oh,
I was
okay,
Oh yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I was
Show
about to
yours,
say,
please.
okay, I was because okay, whatever. But yeah,
well, I do. it's not like I do not believe in Jesus. I do believe in Jesus.
No, you don't. You
I
believe
okay.
in
believe
Isa. There's a
in the.
difference. Thank
I
you.
do believe.
There's
What?
a big difference between Jesus and Isa. Isa was a word made by Islamists because they don't want to associate the word Jesus with Isa because they don't believe in what Jesus really is.
Okay,
It's a
whatever.
fact. No, it's
Whatever.
not a whatever. It's a
Fine.
fact. It's not a
I'm
whatever.
sorry, but it is. I do
Actually,
believe in this picture of Jesus that you all sure know about.
Okay,
actually,
no, 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 no,
just
no,
you
no.
know,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
no, 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 no. No, you don't. You had an issue with me earlier stating facts about my God. Yet you have an issue when it comes to yours, saying
Which facts?
this is not what
What
Jesus
facts?
taught. You don't even know what Jesus taught. So how are you telling me what
guys,
Jesus taught, brother?
just
Because
calm down.
I'm
Just to
pretty
tell you
sure he did
something,
not.
the original name of Jesus is not Jesus, it's Yeshua in Aramaic. And when you see the Aramaic language evolved in Syriac, Nabatean, and Proto-Arab, then the word Yeshua is correlated with the Arab word Isa. And I can advise you guys, a specialist of proto-Semitic language, it's Dr. Ahmed Al-Jalad, and he
Oh yeah,
explains
yeah,
this
yeah.
issue very well.
Thank you for explaining from a Mohammedan. Yeah, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. No, no independent sources, by the way. You got
Well,
it, gang. No, 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 it's fine. You got it. Down with me some more. Down with me some more. Yeah, you got it, bro.
the guy is not a Muslim. The guy is a homosexual. He's not a Muslim. He's
Uh
an
huh.
What's up,
apostate,
bro?
and have a PhD from Harvard, and he's teacher in Oregon University. He's one of the
Uh
specialists
huh.
in the word of
Oregon University.
epistemology,
Uh huh.
Could you let him
epigraphy,
finish, please? Could
Arabic.
you let him finish?
Nobody's interrupting him.
No one interrupted him, bro. He was showing that he was listening. He was going yes. Because believe it or not, he said more facts than your own opinion has, bro. So I mean, here's an idea. How about you listen?
But but if you see Isa like Jesus or Yeshua in the Quran, I agree that some Christian find him a different guy, but there is
He is
many
factually
common
different.
points, you know. There is many common points, you know, between the Isa in the Quran and the Isa in the Bible, you know. But there is differences also, you know. So people cannot
Kaka,
just say no, he's not the same guy. You know what I mean? Because when
what's
you
up, bro?
see, Mm, what's up?
I think it was just background noise, but as you were saying. Continue, brother. You still there, brother?
Yeah, but that's what I wanted to say. Sorry for my English because
It's
it's
fine.
not my
No,
mother language.
you're good, brother. You're good. You're good. Wow,
I mean,
I heard a
yeah,
factual
sure.
statement
Most
for
most
once.
languages are similar or closely related. So Arabic and Hebrew, they are closely related. But your concepts and definitions, which you derive from the Quran, came 600 years later. So you can't really compare your concepts and definitions just because the two languages are similar. It's called an etymological fallacy
Yeah,
because
yeah,
your
but bro,
concepts and definitions came out 600
like,
years after the
yeah,
Bible.
yeah. Okay, bro. Like the first argument, it came
Mm-hmm.
600 years after is not an argument because in the same case, I
Mm-hmm.
can say that Jesus came 1,500 years after Moses. This is
Right.
not like for me. I believe in Jesus. If Jesus
Right.
says something, okay, even if in the scripture Moses said something else, I will believe Jesus because it's in front of me. You know what I mean? And he's the last
Yeah.
message. He's the last update of the message. Now, to understand the Arabic language is it's
Mm-hmm.
very difficult. Why? Because what you need to learn is what you need to know is about Aramaic. Aramaic
Right.
is a very weird language. Actually, it developed in several different dialects, and the dialect developed in different languages. So from the Aramaic, we have Nabatean, we have Syriac, and Syriac is very important to understand the Christians in the Middle East between
Mm-hmm.
the first century and the sixth century. Okay, and
Right.
and so the Arabic language that was, let's say, canonized in the end of the seventh century, because Arabic was not like a language; it was different languages that people understand between them, with a very powerful root of Aramaic. And so yes, it's like this. It's like the same family of languages. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Right. Well, your equivalent of comparing Jesus to Moses doesn't match when you compare Isa to Jesus, because Moses and Jesus in our Bible don't contradict each other. But your narrative of Isa and my Jesus do contradict each other. So which one am I going to take more seriously? Which one am I going to believe in? I'd believe in the Bible, of course.
Okay, bro, when we talk
Mm.
about this subject, we need to be very precise because you said
Right.
Jesus and Moses didn't contradict, but
Mm.
Moses said the one who breaks the Shabbat, you should put him to death, and Jesus broke the Shabbat. So
Right.
for me, you can find between the prophets in the Bible. Let's not talk about the Quran. You can find a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. So
Yeah.
you cannot just say like this. Yeah, there were like Moses and Jesus were the same, but Isa is not the same than them, is not true. We have to be honest in debate.
What did I say that was so dishonest?
But you said like Jesus and Moses are the same when the Isa of the Quran is different from them.
Nah, that's not what I said.
So sorry, I didn't understand very well. Sorry, because my
That's
English is not
fine.
good.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying your equivalency when said that there are differences between Isa and Jesus. You can't your analogy of Jesus and Moses is not the same equivalent. So they're not analogous, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but it has nothing to do. It was two separate points. Like the point I told you about Jesus coming after Moses is to tell you, like for me, the most important is the last update. Like if Jesus say, okay, we can break the Shabbat, and Moses say, whoever breaks the Shabbat, kill him, put him to death. I agree with Jesus because it's the last version, and maybe there was some corruption in the way. That's what I was saying between those two things. And after what I said about Jesus and Isa, you can find many similarity between the Quran and Gospels. Like he was born from a virgin, he did
Right.
miracles, he raised the
Right.
dead from the he raised the dead from yeah, he raised the dead, all this kind of stuff.
Ex-
And of course, and of
except
course, and of
except the
course,
big
sorry, and of course, you can find differences also. Like he wasn't killed in the cross on the cross. You can
Yeah.
find like
Right.
the Joseph doesn't appear in the Quran, and the Quran specifically say that he's descendant of Mary, not from Joseph.
Okay, I mean, I think you're conflating a few issues here. I've got to go because it's 4 a.m. for me. But I'll leave with this last message that just because something comes later than a historical source or narrative, doesn't mean that it's more authentic or correct in any way whatsoever.
I
If I
agree.
write an update and then compare that to the Quran, is my update any more valid than the Quran? No.
No, I
Just
agree
because
with you.
I
I
write,
agree with you.
yeah,
I agree with you.
exactly. So that.
But that wasn't my point because your point was, yeah, we cannot trust
Mhm.
something that came later. Okay, I said no.
That's not why we trust it.
That's not.
If you believe that the guy was a prophet of God, okay, you have to believe him. As I told you, Jesus was a prophet for God from God for me. So if I was in front of Jesus, I was going to believe him. And if after Jesus there was only Jesus, I believe the last
Right.
prophet of God,
I'll just
I
stop
will
there
follow this.
because this issue is multifaceted. I don't think you can just generalize or sum it up in one statement, right? There's many reasons why you choose to accept or deny revelation, right? We can all agree on that. That there
Yeah,
are
yeah,
many reasons why you accept or deny revelation. I'd love to talk
yes.
about this more, but I've got to go to sleep now. So take
No
care,
worries, no
guys.
worries. Take care. Bye bye.
Hey,
Yes.
bro, what's your name, bro? I'm gonna just call you K1. Call you.
Yeah,
What should I call
my
you,
name is
bro?
my name is Kareem. Yeah, you can call me K1. No worries.
Correct.
Kareem.
My no offense, but
Damn.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the famous NBA player.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, like him.
Oh, I
So,
love Kareem.
so, so, Kareem, what makes you reject Christianity, bro?
I don't really reject Christianity, you know. Like
Hmm.
I think I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, you know. But I reject, let's say, the teaching of modern Christianity. Let's put it this way.
And what is
Not
modern Christianity?
not all of them, of course. Let's say for me, modern Christianity started around the third century, third, fourth century with the Council of Constantinople, Nicaea, and all this stuff, you know.
Hmm. Hmm. So, do
Like
you reject?
yeah, me, you don't know me. Let me explain you who I am, like before, because I have the same methodology for Islam, you know. Like I'm Muslim. I believe like Muhammad was his last messenger. I believe in one God, okay? But I believe that Islam had a lot of corruption also, you know, in the Hadith,
Hmm.
even in the Quran and stuff like this, you know, because I don't
Hmm.
trust men, you know, I trust more God. And yes, there was a falsification in every religion, you know. For me, this is not a
Yes.
problem.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, I have a question. Like, so do you believe in the Bible?
Yes, I believe in the Bible.
So you believe every word in the Bible?
Exactly not. That's what I was telling you. I believe that all those religion, all
Hmm.
those books have God inspiration, but I think there is also
Hmm.
a lot of words of man inside, you know, mixed with word of
I
God.
got you. I got
And that's the corruption. And if you want me to tell you the percentage of the corruption, in my opinion, because I studied a bit
you.
this subject, but it's only my opinion. Okay, I think like in the Quran, maybe there is 3 to 5% falsification. In the Bible, let's say in the gospel, let's take just the four gospels. I think maybe the same 3 to 5%. And if you take the other
Hmm.
books, maybe more. You know, around 10, 15%.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So let me see how I can say this. So like I'm not here to talk about Islam. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already heard all the arguments about Islam. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, if you would let me like finish even my give me a chance to defend myself, but you didn't. But whatever.
who, me? I just got here, bro. This is my first time
Not
talking
you,
in here.
not you. I didn't mean you like
Oh.
particularly you. I meant you in the plural sense, and I was
Go
asked a
ahead.
lot of
Go,
things,
go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
and
Yeah,
nobody
yeah. Go
I
ahead, and then
admit
I'll say my response. Yeah, you can
I'm
go ahead,
sorry.
bro.
Finish. I'm very sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. You're good. So yeah. I mean, I don't. I've never seen a Muslim that believes in some things in the Bible and some things in the Quran. Okay, so here's a better question. Throughout the Bible, right? All the prophets, they had consistency, right? They all had consistency in what they talk about, who they spoke about. and all the prophets did miracles or signs, right? Don't you find it weird that Muhammad has never done a miracle or a sign?
Mm, okay, so okay, I don't agree with the first sentence when you say the prophet have some consistency. Like I agree partially, okay, because yeah, all the prophet claimed called us to worship the one true God. Okay, this is not a problem. And like I don't know if you know in the Torah, the condition of be a prophet of God, you have to call people to worship the God of Abraham, one God, and you need to prophesize, like to do prophecy that comes to realization, that come true. You know what I mean? So this is like the two criteria. Okay, but for me,
So,
but for me, there is another criteria. The most important criteria he has to call to worship the one true God, the God of Abraham. Okay, for me, this is the first criteria, and for me, the second criteria, because we are far from prophets. Okay, in time, is to see the achievement. Okay, so now when you see in the word the name that is most given to people, it's Muhammad, and second one is Jesus. And when you see that Islam is spreading very fast, okay, because of natality, I don't know what, but it's spreading. Okay, Christianity, let's say it spread a lot, like for the 20th century, the 19th century, but now it's time for Islam. So that's why I think there is something, a work of God behind this. Even if the people who spread those messages, they were not good people, like always good people in the Christian side, like in the Muslim side, they did a lot of atrocity, blah blah blah. But in the Christian side and in the Muslim side, there were people believing in God, fearing in God, doing good things also. So that's my opinion.
mm,
Like
gotcha,
Jesus said,
gotcha.
like Jesus say, like you recognize a tree from his fruit, right?
hmm So, so you're saying that in order to be a prophet, right, like a true prophet, they have to make prophecies, and it has to come true,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
and that's what you got from the Bible and from the Quran.
More from the Bible, because in the Bible there is a criteria, you know, like in the
Mm-hmm,
Quran.
mm-hmm. And not
In
to
the
cut
Quran, in the Quran, the criteria are other to see a prophet of God. In the Quran, the criteria to recognize a prophet of God, you have to call for
you.
one God, the one true God, and it
Hmm
doesn't have to be like specifically the God of Abraham, and to
hmm
call people for good deeds. This is the only
So,
criteria to be a prophet for God in the Quran. And of course to
so,
be really inspired, not to like fake it out.
gotcha, gotcha. So, if you go to Deuteronomy, the very last book in the Torah, right? Deuteronomy 13,
Mhm.
verse 1 to 3. I'll read it for you. If a prophet or a dreamer of dreams arises among you and gives you a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder that he shall tell you comes to pass, and if he says, let's go after other gods, which you have not known, and let us serve them, you shall not listen to the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord your God is testing you to know whether you love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. So,
Yeah,
so the
I agree.
Bible.
I agree with
hmm
this. Yes.
Oh, I mean, but you just
I
said that
have a
if a.
question. I have a question.
Mhm.
So this you're referring to the Antichrist, right? Like, or this Bible verse is referring to the Antichrist, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not referring to the
Because
Antichrist.
then it must have been a different one. Because I can
No,
remember reading this.
yeah, it can refer to Antichrist. It can refer to false prophet also. This is only interpretation. It depends how you see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely can, like apply to the Antichrist or anyone that opposes God. But I'm saying from that verse that even if a person does a sign or a wonder, or let's say a prophecy, right? Let's just call it
Mhm.
that, a prophecy. That doesn't necessarily mean they are from God,
Yeah,
Of course
and
not.
because it
after
tells you.
in the sentence, why I really like the sentence, it gives you the second condition, and he calls you to worship other gods than who? Than the God of Abraham. And Muhammad in the Quran specified more
Mhm.
than maybe 2,000 times that it was the God
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Abraham, the God of Jacob,
but
the God of Moses, and
but
the
there.
God of the children of Israel. Okay.
And don't you think that applies to Muhammad, being that Muhammad is the only prophet, so-called prophet to ever exist, and doesn't believe that God is the Father and have a son, and Muhammad is the only quote unquote prophet to ever come and is
Why isn't
presenting
he
a
the only
different
one?
God. Hmm?
It wasn't like why is he the only one? Did the concept of Trinity what's the concept of Trinity in the other books before you mentioned it?
Yes, no, the concept of the God in the other books was multi-personal still. So I mean, you can't just say Trinity is the only concept of Christianity. It's simply
Well,
factual as well as
no,
propaganda,
no,
Middle Eastern lies. Thank you.
okay, just to come back of the concept of father and son, okay? Um, yes, I agree that that in the in the Bible there is the concept of father and son, okay? Let's say these are some kind of names to call the creator or to call the one true God or to call the Lord or to call you know what I mean? There is many titles to describe God, you know? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what I think and what like Muslims think in general, I think that this concept of father, Abba in Hebrew, in Aramaic, Abba, it's like they didn't mean like the biological father. It's like they were meaning like Steve Jobs is the father of the iPhone, you know, father in term of creator, you know, not in term of
Or father figure,
biological. Uh, sorry.
or father figure, like the master maybe, or
Yeah,
father figure or something. Because in
exactly,
Hebrew it
exactly.
means it has also two meanings: father in sense of biological father, and father in sense of med, like master or father figure, something like that.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. So me, I don't, you know, and also it's why I accept more. I accept more the concept of being a slave of God. You know, it's also out of humility. You know, when we think about God, you know, who God is, the creator of the heavens, of the sky, of the universe, of the space, of time, of matter, of energy. You know, to want to like human wanting to be from his family always happened in the pagan culture, you know. I'm the son of God, that I'm the son of God, shit, this, and this, you know. And we know by logic and instinct that it's just a lack of humility and the kind of pride of the human who wanted to be gods on earth. And you can see it even recently in history, like Stalin, Mao, Hitler. They really thought with the power they were the almighty, you know. So that's why me, I really don't want to say that I'm the son of God or to say that God is my father. I prefer terms that are more respectful, like creator, like Lord of the universe, like stuff like this.
Gotcha.
I think
Go,
it's
go
not.
ahead.
Yeah, but me personally, I don't like to argue in that sense of that this concept is wrong or that Christianity has wrong concepts. I myself just think I feel more safe with my view of how I see God and his relationship with Isa or Jesus, as we just like said, or you don't see Jesus and Isa as equivalent or like the same person. And it doesn't mean that the Trinity is, well, for me, I think it's not the right term to describe the relationship, but I don't think it is, or we should say, no, this is the Trinity is wrong or something like that. Well, it's not. We should, as Muslims, we should actually say it's wrong because we can't put a human like as we see Jesus as a human, so we can't put him on the same like level as Allah, or yeah, as Allah. But I wouldn't call the concept wrong because I think this
Mm,
is attacking the other or Christians, and I really don't like to attack like of the beliefs of other people.
definitely. Gotcha. So I have a question. Do you think that you know Allah fully? Like, do you think you understand Allah and you know Allah?
I answered it, or was the
No, I want
question
like
to him?
a yes or no to both of you guys.
Okay.
Both of you guys.
Yeah, okay. So I think there is a lot about Allah that we don't know. We only know that He told, which He told us. We are only allowed to know what He told us, and it's we don't know everything about God. No, like
Hmm.
it is
And
God.
what about you, Kareem?
Me, I disagree a bit with his explanation. Me, I think that God put in every soul the ability to understand God. Of course, not fully,
Hmm.
but to understand his relationship with the universe, you know, that he's the creator and he's the master of
Hmm.
life and
Yeah, sure.
death. Okay. And
Gotcha, gotcha. So
I think
for
that this
for,
is, for me,
for
my most powerful reason to believe is what I
hmm
have inside my heart and my reason. Okay. And when I read the Bible and the Quran, they go in line. A lot of statements go in line from what I know
hmm
naturally and rationally. So that's why I accept the message.
Gotcha, gotcha. So basically, because they go online, that's why you accept the message. Do you agree that I can have two gold chains and they both look real, but you don't know if it's real unless you put it to the test, right?
Speaking about like believing in both right now, the Quran and the Bible. So that's what
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're hinting to. Well, I don't
because that's what the
totally
guy
agree.
does. He
Yeah,
believes
Yeah, Karim, go. I think it was
he's like
that question was
he's
for
an
you.
on the fence kind of
Okay,
guy.
when you see Bible, it comes from the Greek term biblios, which means
Yeah, book. Yeah.
collection of books. So you can
Hmm.
assume like you have the Old Testament, you have the New Testament, you also have the Last Testament, and yeah, that's it. That's how I see it. You know,
No,
it's not
it's
like
just Old and New Testament. It's no less.
it's not like compare. Excuse me, it's not like comparing two gold chain and one is fake, one is good. Why?
Hmm.
Because when you see the message, if the message of the Quran is, if
Hmm.
90% of the message of the Quran is false,
Hmm.
90% the message of the Bible is false. Why? Because 90% of the message of the Bible is talking about how God saved Israel from Egypt, how Jacob had had Joseph, how King Solomon, King David, how Jesus did miracle,
Hmm.
raised people from the grave, and
Hmm.
stuff like this. So 90% of the Quran, if you say it's fake, you have to say that 90% of the Bible is
I
fake.
agree,
You know.
because you
No,
base
I
it.
No,
can't.
no,
I
no, no, no,
can't
no.
because
That's simply incorrect.
the
You're making the comparison that they're the same object. That's simply incorrect. You're imposing the same belief from one onto the other.
Isn't it?
Nor
Isn't
could
it?
you. No, is that even
Uh,
comparable? The books are.
yeah,
The both
No,
of the
yeah,
books are simply incomparable in that aspect.
Quran and Bible.
yeah.
You can
bro,
compare them
bro,
at all.
bro, bro, it
No.
depends how you
But
see it. Why? Because if you take somebody who doesn't believe, a non-Christian,
hmm
non-Muslim, nothing, okay, and you tell him read the two books, and you tell
hmm
him show us the similitude, the same thing about two books. He say the two books speak about one God that created human from Adam and Eve, and after they had offspring, and after they had prophets, they had kings, they had blah blah blah, that blah blah, and it's the same people. Okay, there is some
hmm
variation in the messages, but 90% is the same. Let's say it's like a summary. Okay, the Quran is
Okay,
summary of the
gotcha.
Bible.
Gotcha.
So no, no,
Guys, one thing.
sorry,
So,
sorry, let me finish.
Uh,
Let me finish. After, if you take all the interpretation from Christian, Jews, and Muslim, all of them, not just Christian and Muslim, you take within the Muslim, all the interpretation you find. Okay, did you know that some Muslim believe that Jesus died on the cross? You know this? We have so many different people thinking different stuff, so you can
hmm
find some movement in Islam closer to certain movement in Christianity than movement in Christianity closer to other movement in Christianity. Bro, like you, to be honest, everybody should accept this. You know, after I understand the interpretation, the dogma, the church, the entertainment, the imam, blah blah blah. Blah. But if you take the book, you read it as a critical people, critical like neutral guy. It's the same book. It's talking
yeah.
about the same people.
No, no, that's not. It's not.
that's
It's
not
not.
true.
But so for instance, right? The Bible came years before Quran, like centuries before the Quran,
Yeah,
right?
sure,
So
sure.
it's no, huh?
The
Why?
teaching,
Sorry,
the teaching.
Jesus, bro, Jesus Christ is Lord. What's your name? Just what's your name?
Ray, you can call me Ray.
Ray. Okay,
Hmm.
Ray. Okay, Ray. You cannot say no, no, no. What I said was the truth. As a follower of Jesus, you have to admit the
No,
truth.
it's not. It's not. It's not the truth.
Bro,
It's not
bro,
the truth, right?
bro, bro,
Wait,
bro.
wait,
When
wait, wait,
Wait,
wait.
wait,
tell
Don't
me,
wait.
interrupt
okay,
me,
let's
bro.
go.
Don't interrupt me, because I didn't interrupt you, bro. I let you went on and on, right? The reason why I can make that claim is because the Bible is centuries before the Quran, and on top of that, right? The Bible is consistent in what it say. The Bible doesn't mention the Quran. It doesn't mention anybody from the Quran, right?
Of course,
Without
of
my
course.
Bible, without my Bible, the stories that you have, the people that you have, you wouldn't know about. You wouldn't know who Abraham is. You wouldn't know who Moses is. You wouldn't know who David, Solomon. You wouldn't know any of these people
Without
without
the
the
Bible.
Bible, which is
Okay,
So
bro.
which is
I
why your
can
Quran. Wait, wait, which is
can I?
why
Yeah,
your
Let him
Quran
finish. Let him
has
finish,
to.
bro. He's
Which
letting
is
you bother you.
why your Quran which is why your Quran has to affirm my Bible, because that's the only source that your Quran goes to get these story from. And because if you don't
Mhm,
have the Bible, people are gonna question you. Who are these
mhm,
people? How do you know? They'll think it's just a story, which is why the Quran
mhm,
affirms the Bible, right? Because the Quran
mhm,
needs it to at least make sense of it, or make it seem like it's true to you, because you believe in the Bible and the Quran, because it sounds similar to you, right? Am I right or am
mhm.
I wrong?
Yeah, no, but bro, you didn't
can I
get my.
say something to
No,
this?
no, sorry, excuse me, bro. I have to respond. No, you didn't get my argument. Now, if you tell me, yeah, you guys copied from the Bible, I agree. We can debate on this. It's not a problem, But this was not the point I was making. The point I was making, if the two books, if you take them and you make an analyze, like 90% talk about the same subject. If you take 90% of the Quran and you
No,
say, okay,
I
90% is
disagree.
fake, listen to me, listen to me. You will need to put out from the Bible, put out, okay, that Jesus rose people from the death, that Jesus was born of a virgin. You have to put out that Moses split. You have to put out a lot of element from your book, So this is a fact. Now we can talk. Okay, you told me the Quran, they copied the Bible. If there wasn't the Bible, you cannot have the Quran. That was your claim. This we can talk about. Is another debate. You understand me, right?
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick, guys?
yeah, let me say
Sure,
something.
before they change topics, sure, go for it. No doubt though,
Let
please. You've
student,
been lying all
student,
day.
bro. I wasn't lying, but this, yeah, look, this is not funny.
I'm sorry, no, just let me go get mimic people.
So, um, to the of Karim, to your argument, Karim, I think it wouldn't make such like it wouldn't make sense if we like. I understand that if 90% of the Quran is wrong, then that is
100% of
not
his.
90%
Thank you.
of the. I understand what he's saying, okay, but
Shut
that
up,
doesn't mean I
man.
agree. Okay, I think that what Ray, right?
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Ray. The Ray was saying is that what's wrong about the Quran is not the what's mentioned from or what's taken out from the Bible. It's what's added to it, right? That's what's wrong about the Quran, of
No, no,
course.
no, no.
Yeah,
This was
everything is wrong about the
Yeah, yeah, but
Quran.
wait, wait,
Everything
wait.
is wrong about the
Let me
Quran.
just step by step. So everything is wrong
Hmm.
about the Quran, but some things that the Quran does say also is stated in the Bible, and those things are true because it's literally we took it out of the Bible, or that's what
no,
you
no,
believe.
no, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
no,
know.
bro. Yeah.
Just let me come to the point.
Okay.
Yes, Ray or no? Ray.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
What you said?
I said the things we took out from the Bible or you think are added from the Bible into the Quran are right
Hmm.
100%, but what we added or interpreted to it is wrong.
No, what?
Like our
Yeah, I don't.
interpretation of the things, because you're saying we copied out of the Bible, because without
It's
the
a
Bible
fact that
there
it was
wouldn't have
copied,
been.
yes.
Okay,
It's a historical
whatever.
fact with the time of
Okay,
Muhammad's
what?
life and what he
Okay,
did and
okay,
who he
okay,
traded
okay,
with,
guys.
yes.
Okay, guys. It was just you can't.
Okay, okay,
We
sorry,
can't just
sorry,
make
sorry,
such
sorry,
facts.
sorry. Sorry. Do you know that the Jews make the same accusation on Jesus Christ when Jesus Christ was speaking about
Uh,
Abraham? from God, from Revelation.
Yeah.
There was
They're not
no, no, no,
comparable. They're
no,
not
no,
comparable. You're
no.
No,
comparing
no, no. You
Muhammad. No, no,
can't.
no.
You
You
Muhammad
can't.
can't
made
compare
no.
Jesus
They
Christ and
did the
Muhammad,
same
by the way.
application.
No, no,
They
no,
said
no, no, no.
It's the same allegation.
No, it's not. It's not at
Oh,
all. In regards to the comparison
Why
of
not?
what Jesus Christ did in his life and what he taught, and the things that Muhammad taught in comparison to zero miracles, zero identifiable features, even with Al Muslima or even with Christians, there is no identifiable features between what Muhammad did and what Jesus did. They are two
Bro,
separate and distinct characters.
you're
Please do not
disgracing.
do
You're
please do
disgracing.
not blaspheme both our religions by even making that as a comparison. Thank you.
No, no, bro. It's another subject. I'm not talking about this. Now you're talking. There is no comparison between the two. Blah blah blah. I'm not speaking about this. I'm speaking the accusation that you, Christian, as a Christian, you're making to Muhammad from the continent of the Bible.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So please don't make that comparison. They're
the
not
same
comparable.
accusation, the same accusation. The Jews made it in Jesus. They say, yeah, he speak about Moses. He knows stuff about David, not because God told him, because he read out of our scripture and he say that God told him. You know what I mean?
Did
This was my point.
That's
can
fine.
I,
After
Did,
oh,
we
can
can
I say
sorry,
confirm
no,
something
no,
real
no,
quick?
no,
Muhammad
no,
read
no,
out
no.
of
That's
our
fine. That's
Jesus.
fine. Let me
Can
address
I
that.
can I
Did
say
you did no,
something?
no, no. That's fine. Did Jesus
Let him
Christ do
address that.
miracles? Did he raise the dead? Did he do X and Y and Z? Yes or no?
He did. He
Okay,
did.
so if you're making no, 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 no. Listen. Engage with
We're
the
not
argument.
talking
You've
about
Let him
this.
gave
let him
no, no, no,
finish
no.
the
Bro,
Let
argument.
me
calm down.
engage. Let me engage. Stop trying to cut me off. Yap, yap, yap. You cannot say the same about Muhammad. You're going off his word solely. Muhammad simply had no miracles, no confirmation at all of what he said. Nor can you even make that as a viable comparison between Jesus and Muhammad, please. So once again,
Because
stop. They're not. They're two separate people, and one is evidently true. One's lying. Again, you are able to
So
rely in your religion for the sake of Islam. You cannot do the same thing
can,
about Christians. Additionally,
so
there's no identifiable features except Muhammad's word that he's a prophet. Stop making the
so
comparison. Thank you.
Paul
Kareem,
said,
Kareem, 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 Kareem,
Yep, yep.
I'm a Jew
Kareem,
to a Jew,
Kareem,
I'm a
Kareem,
Christian, I changed
Kareem,
my religion. If I can
Kareem,
spend my message with a lie is good. Paul said this,
Kareem,
Uh,
not an exam.
don't
Kareem. So
project, please. Thank
the
you.
statement you just made about the Jews say the same thing about Jesus because he read books and say they came from God. If you go to if you go to John 7:15-8, the Jews say, how does this man know these things having never learned? So the Jews know Jesus never learned these things. And they're wondering, how do he know these things? And Jesus told them, right? Jesus told them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but it's his that sent me. So
mhm.
right there, that proves your statement false, right? Right there, that proves
No,
your statement false.
bro, you don't
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
what I'm
Because
saying, I think.
listen to what you just said. You just
He's not
said,
saying that. Well, listen, you're not listening to him. He's not saying that that
Mhm.
it's true or that it's not true. He's saying your allegation is also is also you people are making the same allegation you are saying. Okay, to Christianity, like Jews make the same allegations, say yeah Jesus read out of the Bible. You said it's not comparable. Okay, you
and
said
I'm
it's not
telling
comparable.
you, look, listen. I just
Nor was
told
my
you
allegation that
that
he
the
read out the
Jews
Bible, by the way.
told Jesus. I just told you
Well.
what the
Guys,
Jews.
sorry. Can we like stay in the debate because the friend, like I don't know what his name, he wants to talk about the difference between Muhammad and Jesus of miracle and stuff like this. This is another subject. We're not talking
That,
about
that's
this
not
Yes,
what
now.
I.
this is
That's not
another
what I
subject.
did. Yeah, we were talking
You
about the
said it's not
comparison between Jesus and
comparable.
Christ. You tried to
You did
compare them
this.
as a
You
similar,
did
if
this.
not the same character.
So now
Please
what
do
I'm
not do
saying,
so. Thank
look
you.
what I'm comparing, my friend. Listen to this. When the Christians are saying that Muhammad, he copied from us, from the Bible. Muhammad was
Mhm.
saying, no, God revealed this to me. When Jesus, people were saying to him, you copied from the Torah, he was saying, no, God revealed this to me. I'm making just
And
this
Jesus had backed
comparison.
up his claims. Muhammad could not. There's a
But not
difference.
only
Well,
that,
You're just
not
saying
only
you're
that, Imam.
comparing them to be the same thing. They're not comparable.
Imam, I
Simply.
literally just read him the verse where the Jews knew that Jesus never read any of the books. They knew that Jesus never studied the books. That's why they said, how do this man know all these things having never learned? So it's no way the Jews could make the claim that
Bro,
he took. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. It's no way the Jews can make the claim that Jesus took all these things out of the Bible. You can say, even though it wasn't a Bible back then, it was scrolls, and you had to learn from
the Pharisees and scribes, right? So they
Yeah.
knew that Jesus didn't know this information because they never taught him these things, right? And Jesus said, "My doctrine is not mine, but it's He that sent me." So
Bro,
clearly,
you're making a mistake. Look, bro, this is what we call a circular argument. This information you take it from the Bible, from the Gospels. Okay, the Jews
uh-huh,
reject the Gospels. Okay, in our Quran and our Hadith, also the Jews
uh-huh,
and the Christian told to Muhammad, "You're taking this from us." And Muhammad say, "No, God inspired me." But this is not a proof for you because it's from our literature. You cannot use
uh-huh,
something against the Jews from your literature. What is 100% agreed in
Brother,
all
uh-huh.
Judaism, in the Talmud, in everything,
Wait,
that is
what?
sorry, listen to me, that Jesus was a liar and a false prophet and a false Messiah. This is the
Uh-huh.
opinion of all the Jews today,
no,
because
there's
if
not.
they change this opinion,
There's
they become
there's
Christian.
there's exactly
Uh-huh.
there's this, saying that it's the same opinion of every Jew is factually inaccurate. Not to mention there are
Yeah.
Jewish sects that agree with Christianity, but yet they're Jewish. Your
Bro,
anachronism is
you don't
simply
even know what
incorrect.
is a religion. If you say this, you don't even know what is a religion, bro. Sorry.
Can you be Jewish by
Bro,
heritage? Yes, no. No, 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 no.
listen.
You can't.
Bro, bring
You
me one
can't.
rabbi. Sorry. Bring me one rabbi, but not somebody, a clown from internet, like the great rabbi of Russia, the great rabbi of France, the great
Oh, I
rabbi
can. Hey,
of
hey, hey,
Jerusalem, the great
Kareem,
rabbi.
Kareem,
Sorry.
Kareem.
Saying,
Wait,
Let
saying
him
before
speak.
he
before you go
recognized,
on,
saying
before
he recognized Jesus is a Messiah, bro.
okay,
You will
okay,
never
Kareem. And
find
if
this.
I show you that, and
Bro,
if
no,
I
no, no,
show you
no.
that, will you
Just look at
convert to
Isaiah 53
Christianity?
real quick. Just look at Isaiah 53 real quick.
Bro, this you don't understand even the question. I'm telling
No,
you.
no,
I'm
I
not
am,
telling
I
you
am, I
about
am, I am. No, no,
Messiah.
no, that's fine, that's fine.
No, bro,
Then we can
The Jews
dissect your
know,
argument, you know?
the Jew, bro,
Fine, give up, give up.
the
He's
rabbi,
been like this the
the
entire time. Give up, get up.
the
Just give
rabbi,
up.
the rabbi, yeah, the rabbi. They know Isaiah 52 better than you, and they don't
Yeah, yeah,
believe
no, no, no,
Jesus is the
that's
Messiah.
fine. No,
Come
no,
on,
no, no,
bro.
that's incorrect. Hold up. There is literal Jewish scripts that literally remove Isaiah 53 for the fact of what it implicates. What are you talking about?
Hello,
There
hello.
are there are verses removed in the
So can I say
revised version
something?
of the
If
Bible
I-
as well. So what?
That's not
Okay, so
comparable,
Where?
brother. That's
Where?
not
Where?
comparable.
Where?
No, no, let's
we're
go.
just
No,
I
no,
we're
let,
just
no, no,
saying,
no. Hold
bro.
up, hold up. Let's grant you that as an argument. But do you even understand what Isaiah 53 contains? Yes or no?
what contains
Isaiah 53. Yes or no? Do you know what that contains?
ayah in the Quran, ayah
No,
53.
Isaiah 53,
Isaiah
Habibti.
53. No,
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, so you're making a comparison of what you don't even
Wait,
understand.
can I say
Isaiah
something wrong?
53 is how Jesus was supposed to die, aka the Son of Man was supposed to die, in old Jewish texts, brother.
Hmm.
And it come
Yes.
true with Jesus. Hence why it is removed from old Jewish manuscripts to some Jewish sects.
Ah, okay, okay.
Not all.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Again,
So
there's a separation there between that as an argument. Hence why I brought it up. Not to mention, for a fact,
Valid.
I can show you additional information from
It's valid.
literal
I believe you.
rabbis
I
about it,
believe you.
brother.
I believe you already.
So
I
so
believe
what?
you already.
So it's not even an argument, bro.
Okay, this
where the
is.
guy Kareem go?
I don't know. I just wanted to hint out on his opinion that, or on your
Are
claim
you going
that
to bed?
I accept, or I understand that Jesus and Muhammad are not the same, because Muhammad didn't have any miracles, like you said. The Quran is a miracle, but
No, it's
this is a
not.
different topic.
Muhammad can't have any
Uh,
miracles. Therefore, the
okay,
what? Who read the Quran?
it's a wait. Okay, Muhammad did not have any miracles. The Quran itself does not.
How
Muhammad did
how is
not
Quran
write
a
it.
miracle? How is the Quran a miracle? Sorry, I just want to know. I just want to
Uh,
get your
yeah,
epistemology on that.
It's fine. It's fine. Look, the Quran, the way it's written, it's godly. Okay, godly is
Okay,
about.
how?
Oh
What
my
makes it
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
godly?
yeah.
No, no, that's
Let
fine.
me
At
explain.
that point, brother, you would need to
Don't even stop. Don't even
confirm that
stop.
it's the
Stop.
same
Stop. Stop.
Quran
Stop.
from
Stop. Stop.
Muhammad, by the way.
Nathan, stop. 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 You're interjecting. Stop. Okay, what makes it godly? What makes the Quran godly?
Because the language is written in Arabic. It was revealed in a time where Arabic was a very evolutionary language, and the skills
Oh
of
my
people
god.
were
Okay. Wait,
and
but hold
people
on. I've got. I've got.
people were
I've.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But one, there was other books around that time written in Arabic. There was also other books that were written when a language was developing. So were
Yeah.
all those books from God too?
No,
Okay, so
no,
why is the Quran then? Why are you making that comparison for the Quran?
because the Quran is better than those
How?
books. And how the
How? What
experts,
makes it better? What
yeah,
makes the
the
Quran better?
expert, the ex, the experts, to the time of the revelation of the Quran, they all could not top it, and they all admitted this cannot be written by
What experts?
human.
What experts? Show me.
The experts in the
Show me.
language.
Show me. Show me.
How
What
I show you,
experts?
I don't know names, but I could pull out a list and I
Yeah.
can like research and give you a list afterwards
Okay.
of experts of that time.
Are,
But
are
yeah,
these Muslim scholars?
no experts, not scholars,
Okay.
experts in the language,
Okay.
in the
Are
Arabic
these
language.
Are these Muslim experts? Are these Muslim experts?
No,
Are they Muslim?
they were not Muslim to that time of the revelation of the Quran. They were in the
Were they
language.
followers of Muhammad? Were they followers of Muhammad?
Just
Yes or no?
let me finish, bro. Please, please. They were experts in the language. Okay, they were poets, and they were they were expert in their like linguistic skills. Okay, and so they saw the Quran from, if I could like mention also, Muhammad could not write or could not
Mhm.
read. Okay, so he could, and he didn't have access to the teachings. He didn't know Hebrew, which was the language of the Bible in that time. He
Okay.
couldn't speak it. Okay, and we know the Bible that was written after the Quran was revealed, like written down after.
What?
There
What?
are scrolls, but it was collected.
What?
It was collected. Yeah, this is true. It was
What? Okay.
collected.
No, it's not true. Look.
Wait.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
No,
want
no,
to
no,
see. I
no.
want to see if he can fix a statement. Hold on. I want to
Okay.
see if he actually says what he's about to say. Say,
Okay. Okay.
finish
Go.
your
Go. Go. Go.
statement.
Yeah.
Finish your
Yeah.
statement.
Yeah. Yeah. Finish before I completely destroy that point. Okay. Go for it. Come on.
So
Please finish it, bro. Please.
yeah, yeah. So the scripts were of course there,
Mhm.
of the Bible, before, long before the Quran was revealed, but
Not a
all
full book.
Wait.
Not a
not,
full book.
yeah, not as a full book, not as the
Ah.
full book,
Whoa!
Okay. Okay. Okay.
that
You
is a
ready?
He's
full,
You ready?
that is,
wonderful.
Okay. You ready? I'm about to show you something. Because I don't know
show me
where you
something.
got that dawah from. Because that's the most
What?
retarded thing I think I've ever heard.
What?
And you're
That's
clearly not
crazy.
knowledgeable and you don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
But I'll show you something called Codex Sinaiticus, right? It is a full Bible intact from start to finish. Look, you ready?
Yeah.
From start to finish.
Boom.
Look, here you
Boom.
go. Look, with Genesis, right? And if we go
Hmm.
to, let's go to Leviticus, etc. Then we go to literally the New Testament, right? So we go to Matthew, start of New Testament. All of this is, and this is, you can see that this is from 4th century, 300 years before Muhammad was even born, and this is book, a full book from start to finish from the 4th century that we have today. You can go and read this today.
So the
Today.
full Bible in its entirety.
Yes.
Yes, it came out way before the Quran was ever created,
Yeah,
or
this,
Muhammad ever lived.
yeah, this came
Yeah.
300 years before Muhammad was even born, before Muhammad was even like a thing, before
What
even
was it?
any Islam, any of that.
Within the first 100 years of Jesus' death, the Bible was
Yeah,
Then
collected.
born.
I've been reading bullshit. I'm sorry then.
Yeah,
Then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
been
and you
disobedience.
finally realized it.
look,
That's the
look,
Yeah,
point.
look, look,
okay,
look.
I accept that I'm wrong
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes.
Don't
It's
make fun
fine.
of him, bro. Don't make fun of
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
But yeah,
don't
bro.
make
I
fun
mean,
of him, guys.
it,
Look,
it,
look.
it's okay, bro. It's okay. You're learning, bro. That's the
Yeah,
process. You know what I mean? At least you're
yeah,
humble enough to know that you've been reading something that's not right. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
the good stuff. That's
I
the good
then I
stuff.
should have done better research. I'm sorry, guys.
yeah. No, no,
Yeah,
it's
if
all
you
right. It's all
actually
right.
go, I could
Alright,
send you a list of like stuff that you could watch about Bible manuscript history. It's incredible, I promise you. If you
Yeah,
study the
I would
manuscript
love to.
evidence,
I
yeah, I'm
would
gonna
love
send
to.
it to you. I made a playlist. You know, I sent it to people. But I'm
yeah,
telling
Yeah,
you,
bro.
it's deep. The manuscript evidence for the Bible is so is
Yeah, I'm
so
not.
strong.
I
Yeah.
believe in the Bible. I don't say this is made up or anything. I believe
Mhm.
in the four gospels. I like it's.
Brother,
This is the. Yeah.
if you believe in the
But
Bible,
but
you
but
can't believe in the Quran, brother.
Wait, listen to
yeah.
me. I do believe in the Bible and I do believe in the Quran. The problem is, and we also speak about this 10 minutes earlier, the brother Ray, he said this, and I do think you can also like believe in all the books, okay, as they were presented, because they are all from one God.
No, they are not.
The Torah and
Yeah, but
the
the
Torah and the
Quran
Bible
is
are not
not.
from the same God. Yes or no?
The
The Torah and the
Torah
Yeah,
is a
Bible are
part of
from.
the
Can I?
Bible.
Yes.
We,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
only that term Bible only came around, but after putting both of them together, at least in a recent sense, as far as the Christian, like, a lot of people refer to the Old Testament as the Hebrew Bible, but
Mm-hmm.
when we say Bible today, we don't disclude or exclude. I mean,
Oh,
the
so
Old
so
Testament.
Torah.
so oh, so the Old Testament is with. Okay, so then
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
with
is
the Bible.
Bible. They're
Yeah.
both.
So the
Yeah,
Old Testament is from God, and the New Testament as well.
yeah.
yes. So the reason for me, right? If you believe in the Bible, right? For me, the strongest thing that made me believe in the Bible and in Jesus, right, is the
Yes.
prophecy is Isaiah. Isaiah prophesies Jesus coming into the world and who Jesus is, how he would be born, how he would die, and that Jesus is God, right? And Isaiah is centuries, he wrote that centuries before Jesus even
Yeah.
came
Was
into
even
the
born.
world, right?
Of course.
And
Yes.
not only that, we have that exact same scroll, almost the full thing, like at least 98% of the scroll that Isaiah wrote, we have that to this day.
No, no, we have the
And
full thing. No, we have
Yeah,
the
we
full
got
thing.
the full thing. Yeah,
We,
it's
we,
not.
we
oh,
have
Is
the
it?
okay,
full
okay.
scrolls,
I
but we
thought it
have
was
the
But
like
that's
Dead
I thought
Sea
it was like
Scrolls.
99 or
Isn't that
98% of it.
No,
isn't
no,
that
we
isn't that
have
the
Dead
isn't
Sea
that the
Scrolls.
longest one we have? Isn't that the
Yeah, the Dead
longest
Sea
one?
Yeah,
Scrolls is the
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
That's
that
the. I think
yeah.
that's the only complete scroll we
So
have,
so.
like fully complete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course. I think
And
Yeah.
it's
so
ridiculous to
if
say that the Bible is fake or anything like that. And there is
so, listen,
proof.
listen,
And
bro. I don't
yeah.
know your name. What's your name?
Up to.
Abdul. So Abdul, if you have a guy that is a prophet, right, and he's telling you that this person is going to come into the world, how this
Mm-hmm.
person is going to be born, who this person is, how this person will die, etc., etc., and he
Yeah.
tells you this 500 plus years before that person comes, and
Yeah.
then the person comes and do everything that he said that person would do,
Prophecy.
would you not believe him?
Of course I would. I didn't say I don't believe in Jesus.
Exactly. So if Isaiah tells you that Jesus is God in the flesh, why not then believe Jesus
Look,
or Isaiah?
why don't we look at it like just say we are all Christians and we all believe that Jesus is God and we all believe in the Bible and only the Bible. Okay? And I tell you, hey guys, look at this new prophet or false prophet came. Someone came along and brought this book. Okay? And it looks
Uh-huh.
convincing. I'm not
Okay.
here to tell you Christianity is wrong or only Islam is right. I'm here to debate with you, and maybe I change my religion, maybe you change religion, maybe nobody changes, and we just
Yeah.
learn more. We
No, okay.
just learn more
I
about
want to
our
ask you a
own.
question. Yeah, I want to ask you a question on that. Okay, so you said, oh, look, there's a new prophecy that came, or like new book that came, and like look at this new revelation.
Yeah,
Okay, what about the revelation of Mormonism? Do you believe in that?
I don't find it convincing enough. I'm talking to you about this one.
Okay.
Let's say there
Well,
are thousand others that are fake, and I'm talking to you.
yeah.
Hey guys, I think this is most convincing. And
Okay.
you say,
Well,
Okay,
hey
but
bro, this is
no,
bullshit
he's
because of
yeah.
this
but
and this.
this
Let
is
me
the
reply
way
to
you
let me
can.
reply to him. Yeah, let me reply to him. Let me reply to him. Well, you see, here's the thing: why Christians don't believe in Islam, because Islam came 600 years after
Mm-hmm.
the revelation that we have, and it completely contradicts the revelation that we already have. If it went along with our revelation and it didn't contradict our revelation, etc., and it was written in the Bible, because see, the Quran makes a statement. Everything that is written in the Quran, you can find this in the previous revelations, aka the Bible and the Old Testament. Yet when we
Yes.
look in the New Testament and the Old Testament, we cannot find this. That's the issue.
And just to add to his point, right?
if you believe that Jesus is God and he is who he say he is, right? And he leaves you with a book that's literally called Revelation. So it's literally telling you how everything is gonna end, right? And
Yes,
how can you still cling on to something else when he's telling you everything? He literally tells you everything. How
because
can you
we
go
have
to?
believed in
Mhm.
the. Well, okay, the Quran does kind of contradict the Bible in some
Well,
things, and the Quran even does contradict or not contradict, but it is, of course, a chronological revelation, like in order. For example, at the beginning of the Quran, alcohol wasn't was what later on it was. Okay, so it's a revelation after revelation. So the people
And
go. It's step
and
by step. You get me?
and a
It's step
question
by
for
step.
that. And
Yeah.
a quick question for that. Do you really think that Allah is a true God if he always has to do things step by step? If he's
It was
supposedly all
revealed
knowing.
step by step.
Yeah, yeah. But what
You
I'm
can't
saying is,
just like
if,
drop a whole book and
no, no,
people
no.
will
So
expect people look
can I?
Allah. I believe that Allah
Hmm.
is God. Okay, this might be wrong for
Hmm.
you, this might be true for you, whatever. This is my own perception, and I hope you respect it and I respect yours. So you're asking me right now, you're saying, do you believe this makes sense to reveal things step by step? And I tell you yes, and I have
when
my
it was
reason.
already
And my
revealed.
reason is
But not on. It's not only just step by step, right? It's whenever a problem arises, then supposedly Muhammad goes to Allah and he just sends down a new verse. Like if your God is giving you instructions that's supposedly until the end of time, right? Why do he just doesn't give it in completion, right? Why does it have to be something has to go wrong and then I have to go to Allah and then he just gives me a verse and then that's just like it's a repeated thing. Like if something goes wrong, then you go to Allah, then he fixed the problem, and until something goes wrong again, then you go back to Allah. Like how is that
well,
a God? That
it
doesn't
is.
seem like a God.
I understand from where you're coming. I can only explain as much as I know. I think for me it makes at first sense to explain things step by step, as a bit by bit, so that people it's easier for them to shift. You
Hmm.
know, because before
Hmm.
the Quran came, a lot of people were doing adultery and sinning, and to be perfect.
You said
Uh,
adultery.
Oh, you
You
don't
said
want to talk
adultery.
about that.
I got a question for you, right? So I'm glad you mentioned adultery,
could
right? So
yeah, could we not
in
please
your
shift the entire time from the
Yeah, yeah,
topic,
no, no,
and
yeah, we're
you
shifting, we're
like
shifting, we're
front me,
shifting.
and
Yeah,
you
no,
like
we're
front me
shifting,
the
guys.
entire time?
Like, yes, no, stay on topic. No, like you see, the issue for still is like still remains, right? Like the like also was on the contradictory
Yes, yes,
of
I
the both.
understand this. I understand this, and
Yeah,
I
yeah, but how could you expect us to be right? So the biggest thing for the Christians, how
yes,
do you
yes, I
expect
know.
us to believe? No, hold on, hold on. How do you expect us to believe the revelation, right, that came 600 years after
Yeah, and
Jesus,
contradicts so
that then
much.
yeah of
It's
like
crazy.
not everything. No,
It
I'm
is
just talking
crazy.
about Jesus. Yeah, but how could okay, so we know, for us we have eyewitness testimonies, etc., that Christ is God. So how could then a book that comes 600 years after just says, oh no, he wasn't God, he was just a prophet? How do we believe that when we have uh, evidence to the contrary beforehand in the first century, not just from Christian sources, but also from Romans, from people that rejected Jesus, etc., when they all talked about this? So how could we
also
then
Jesus
believe?
himself tell you
Those are
he'll be crucified. Jesus
those
himself
are
said he'll be crucified.
Yeah, yeah. So how that's what I'm asking. How could we then go and believe this
yeah, I
supposed
know
new revelation?
it is it's a very complex topic, and I only, as I said, um, I think it is also back then there was a huge difference or like gap in between the own gospels themselves, because the picture of Jesus, because some gospels said he's a prophet, others said he's
No,
the son of
the all
God.
said
No,
is God.
all said he's God.
All of them.
All the four gospels, if you read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, they literally all talk about Jesus being God. All of the every single one talks about. You can find literally in Mark, I've read today. I'm reading Mark
Yes.
again. Like in Mark, it talked about, in Matthew talked the same thing, always the same thing about Jesus being God, God in human flesh, not never just a prophet, never.
In all
Yeah,
gospel, in all books, in all
In
scripts.
all, okay, in all,
yeah,
yeah, in all gospels, like literally through the entire New Testament is literally talking about Jesus being God, and
Okay,
Jesus
then
is
I will
teaching
have
about
to
it.
look up again from where I have this information.
Okay, yeah,
yeah. A good point to a good way to point. I'll send it to you too, so that way you don't got it. But a good way to know that all four of the gospels talk about Jesus being God is that all four of the gospels talk about John the Baptist coming to prepare the way for the Lord. And it actually comes from a prophecy in the Old Testament, Isaiah chapter 40, Malachi 3, verses 1 and 2. They both talk about this messenger being sent to prepare the way for the Lord to come into the world. All four of the gospels talk about John the Baptist being that messenger that's sent to prepare the way for Jesus. That means if he's preparing the way for Jesus, that's him preparing the way for the Lord.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna send it to you. It's like a nice like way to put it together. But yeah,
yeah. But and literally all four of them talk about it in plain text, like in plain text.
yeah,
Hmm.
Literally, it doesn't get any more plain than that.
yeah,
But then
I
there
yeah,
don't.
is about the argument of Brother
Uh
Karim
huh.
back there, where he mentioned the differences between the Old Testament and the new one.
yeah.
Old Testament wasn't about Jesus. Old
Yeah, of
Testament was
course
before
not, but
Jesus.
there were like not about Jesus, but there were differences because you believe in the Old Testament as well, and there were differences in the ruling.
What differences?
B-
What
He
difference? The
hinted
difference.
out. Uh, he said that Jesus broke the what was it called again?
The Sabbath. Yeah, Jesus didn't break the Sabbath.
No,
So he was
Jesus
just
fulfilled
yapping.
the Sabbath. No. He fulfilled the Sabbath.
And
He even talks about it. Like he even talks about in the New Testament where he says, "I didn't come um to." Oh, how does the verse go again, guys? Sorry, I'm in the War Thunder game. I
In
didn't
Matthew
come.
5:17, they do not
Yeah,
think I
yeah, yeah.
came to destroy the law, but to fulfill it. And then
Yeah, there you go.
also he says, the Son of Man is Lord over the Sabbath. Right before that, he tells the Jews, because they condemning him for breaking the Sabbath. The reason why they think he's breaking it is because they see a man and they don't understand that it's God become man. So they're telling him, you doing such and such on the Sabbath. You're
Ah,
doing this and that on
I
the Sabbath.
understand.
You see what I'm
I
saying? But
I
if
understand.
God, if that man is God, then naturally God has to always work to sustain the creation. That so for God, it's not necessarily that he's breaking the Sabbath, but the Sabbath was made for man, not God. And that way, the Son of Man is Lord over the Sabbath. So it's just careful context to read like throughout these stories, because a Muslim that wants to confuse you or anybody, not just Muslims, but anybody who has misunderstanding, they just gonna give you the one verse, and it's gonna look like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like there's a
Yeah, you
scholar
need to
who's
read
made
the
a
entire chapter. Yeah, you need to read the entire
yeah.
chapter.
There's a scholar who said a great line. I gotta find it again one day. He says, "Never read a Bible verse." Meaning, like, never read just one verse, like, and
Hmm.
just think you're gonna get a story out of it.
Well,
So
clearly I can't. Well, clearly when it comes to the Bible and Christianity, I said I can't argue with you. You're the experts, guys, and I like the proper knowledge because of course you have
yeah,
more information about it. So that's, and I also said in the beginning that's why I don't like to talk about why Christianity is my, or to
yeah,
say like Christianity is wrong or anything, but I always want to try and let the other people ask me why I think my opinions is right, because I can only
yeah,
argue
yeah.
about my opinion, because I don't
oh
want to
yeah,
seem like the
definitely,
bad
bro.
guy trying to say Christianity is wrong or anything, because I think this is actually insulting to Jesus, because I believe in Jesus and it's what he preached is also part of my religion, and so I would be like insulting my own religion.
So
So I
so
don't
bro,
think this
you're
is.
you're you're a humble kid, bro. Like you're very humble, bro. You're understanding. You know what I mean? You're not like most of the Muslims that come in here just reject
Yeah, guys,
everything just to get
lots
their
of
point
people. This
across.
is not what Islam is about. Most of people don't get it. It's not about being stubborn and hating on others. I don't think this is not it. And anybody who does this, I don't think they're of course sinful. I wouldn't like to say they're not Muslim, but they're sinful. And I think it should also always be respect and tolerance and understanding. Because how do you expect to win someone over on your to Islam if you're hating on
Can
what
I ask
they
you a
love
question,
and
bro?
believe in?
Have you ever
Yes,
read like the four gospels, like, or any of the gospels, like by yourself
No, no, he hasn't.
entirely?
I did not. I watched a lot of Christian YouTubers. I liked videos more, to be honest, than reading articles. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
But I haven't even read the whole Quran
You,
yet.
you
I'm
know the
trying.
best saying, bro. When you want
Yeah.
something done, you do it yourself. What I suggest, bro, since you have a humble like attitude, bro, and you want to learn, my best thing to for you is to just read the four
Yeah,
gospels. Like,
of course. I gotta
just
finish the
read them.
Quran first. That's what I was saying. I did not finish my own book first, so
How
I'm
far
not,
are you in the
I
Quran, by the
gotta.
way?
What?
How far through are you
Sorry,
in the Quran, bro?
I, there is a lot to it. I try to memorize it right now,
Yeah, see, bro,
and
you're not
I
even
haven't
like.
concentrated.
Th-
I, what?
think
I
about it
tried
like
to.
this, right? Think about it like
Yeah.
this. Think of it as you're not in any religion right now because you don't even know the full Quran, right? You don't even know
Well, I
who
know the
all the.
teaching about it. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know it.
definitely,
I
definitely.
didn't
Don't get me
memorize
wrong.
it. I
Like,
don't know it by heart. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I don't know my Bible by heart, but I've
Oh,
read
okay.
the
Well.
whole Bible multiple times, right? I've read it enough to know and to speak on my Bible, right? But
Oh, but
you
if you're
haven't
talking
even.
just about reading, then yes, I did read it, but I did not memorize it. Cause normally we talk about memorizing in Islam. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
you
not
read it,
even
but you
halfway
haven't
through.
memorized it.
I haven't memorized it because it doesn't
Okay.
even bring anything to me if I just read it. I have like to know it because if you ask me something, I have to respond.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
yeah.
the
So
Quran is fairly small, so it's easy to memorize. Of course, I do not expect of you to memorize the whole Bible, but yeah, I try to do my own research first. Like learn my religion before I start criticizing other religions. And I don't even want to criticize any religions anyways. This is not my this is my objective here. As I said at the beginning, we're all Christians. We all believe in Jesus. But I'm telling you guys, there is a new book, and do you think it's valid or don't you think it's not valid?
it's
Do you
not
think it's
valid,
not
but
valid?
it's not valid. It's not valid. But so the reason why it may seem disrespectful to Christians because we call your Jesus a false Jesus and he's not the real Jesus is because our Bible tells us this, right? If anyone comes preaching a different Jesus, right, let him be accursed. So
Of
that's the
course.
reason why we can't accept another Jesus. Like, just think of it like this. You know history. I'm pretty sure you know history is very accurate.
Yes,
If
yes,
history
yes.
tells you that Jesus lived and actually died, right?
He did, he
Then
did. I believe in it.
yeah,
Then,
but see, your Quran says Jesus
then you
never
can.
died. That's the
We
thing.
say he did not die on the cross. It was or in the Quran says, Allah says he did not die on the cross. He was someone. It was only meant like to seem like it, and Jesus was brought up again to God. Of
Yeah,
course, you can
that's my
debate
thing.
if you of course you do not
Hmm.
think this is right, and I understand that this is a pretty bold claim to make. Of course, because you believe in something else, and I'm making such a claim. This is like
Hmm.
for you, it's ridiculous. Of course, so I understand it's ridiculous, and I do understand the Quran has a lot of ridiculous claims and crazy things, and even I myself like doubt it sometimes. So that's why I always do my research.
That's
I
good.
listen to a lot of people. I and I don't like their answers. I listen to a lot of scholars, and I hate their answers, and they make me even doubt it even more. So I sit
That's
by
good, bro.
myself and
That
I try to think about it. I try to think about it myself and come up with a. And I did. I thankfully I know this is not like the answer you would like to hear, but I did think about it and I did find it at the end of the day that it makes sense to me. And
See,
Yeah,
see, that's good. When see, that's good because when you know that something is wrong and you feel that it's wrong and you're trying your hardest, right? That's God showing you that what you're into right now is wrong, right? The true God wants you
yeah, but
to
I see it as
really,
yeah.
because like
Sorry,
you
I
said,
see it as
even
not
like
not a reason to
think about it like
change.
this. You just said, right? Even when you read it on your own, you didn't feel right. Then you went to YouTube videos and scholars, and their answers didn't even seem right. So the people that's ahead above you and who knows it in and out and their whole religion, and you have to listen to your imams and et cetera, et cetera. If they're telling you things that just literally doesn't
Don't make
sit right
sense. Yeah, genau. Don't make sense at
exactly
all.
with your whole being, and you know it's not right and it doesn't make sense, like that should tell you something right
But
there.
but yeah, of course. But does this mean I sit by myself and I think like does this mean this book is all made up? Okay, might be. Then this book is this book is wrong. But what if it's not wrong? What if it's right? And it's God at the end of the day that it's my God. Okay, it's the God
Y-
I
y-
believe in.
y-
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to have a look at the so when you look at stuff, right, you have to fact check. You have to be able to fact check it. So
of course.
to know whether something is true or not, you have to have a look at the internal contradictions by the claims that it makes, whether they're historically accurate or not,
Yes,
and
yes.
then you're able to come to the conclusions. And like and just if they're logically um if they're coherent, right? If they're incoherent, then then you know that there's something wrong. You have to logically be able to follow it. And okay, like, is this book historically accurate? Does this book say like this happened in history, and is that the case? Does this book internally contradict itself? Like, you know what I mean? And that's like all these things you have to look for.
Of
Um,
course, you're right. Of course, I think that the Quran is absolutely complicated and there is a lot of it seems as if it would contradict, okay? I don't want to hate on my own religion here, but it seems sometimes like it would contradict itself. And that's why you need to be fluent in Arabic or have someone who is fluent in Arabic. And it's really easy for me because I speak Arabic and the translation in itself is sometimes wrong, really, really wrong, and the English scholars don't translate it or explain it in English very good. And you have it's really easy if you speak Arabic, and you have to look in the historical background. When was
mhm,
this claim made? When was the surah, this revelation revealed? As I told you
mhm.
before, at the beginning, alcohol was not forbidden, and at the end, it was. Then I was like, what the fuck, bro? This doesn't make sense. But then I understood, yes, okay, this was made so step by step, and this principle.
Okay, but
Just a
when you think
question, no,
about
no,
it, right?
just a question to that then. So if it's going step by step, but it's only got previous revelations which is confirmed, right? So it's already predefined rules in place. Why is it then telling you going over the rules again? That doesn't make sense.
Because the people, as you said, 600 years after Jesus is a lot, and the people just tend to forget.
N-
And
n-
also,
Yeah.
yes,
No, okay,
and
but
also,
why
yeah.
does it already contradict the previous revelation? Again, in that sense, it's
Yeah,
still
of course, it does. It does contradict the previous revelations. I don't see that they're not the same. There is huge differences, and okay, and when you have a book that's making such bold claims, and people are saying no, it's authentic, it's valid, then check it for its validity, and hey, it doesn't make no sense. It contradictions, this and that. So I try to look at it this way. Well, this helped me like strengthen my own belief. I looked at the Quran and I said, okay, how from whom is it? It's from a man, so maybe he's like just talking nonsense. But who was this man?
Mhm,
This Muhammad, he couldn't read, he couldn't write. Okay, strange. How did he
mhm,
come up with this Quran, which is titled as like a perfect as a miracle by the people who speak the language? Someone who could not read or write wrote something or reveals he spoke, he did not write it, he revealed something to that is so good or like so such a miracle, and even people who like masters in this couldn't replicate it. So okay,
Okay,
this
well,
is
well,
yeah.
you know the story about Muhammad, don't you? You know his early life. You know what he did in his early life.
I learned it, but I forgot it. It
Okay,
was
so
in sixth grade, so
he was a merchant, a traveler. Like he traveled on the road he traveled on, and you listen to a lot of and that's why when we look at the Quran, we can see where
yeah.
Muhammad gets all this from because he gets
Yes.
a lot.
Before,
So
you
he
mean
gets some.
before he was a prophet, or after he was a prophet?
Yeah, yeah, if you want to call him that, yeah. So before um before obviously as you Muslims would say that before he became a prophet, he was a
Mhm.
merchant, a traveler. He uh, he traveled a lot. He got a lot of he talked. He had a lot of Christian friends. He had a lot of Jews that he knew. He had a
Of
lot of
course.
Gnostics, a lot of pagans that he knew. And when you look at the Quran, the stories on the Quran, a lot of them come from the Gnostics and um like pagan stories and Jewish stories, like rabbinic Jewish. I'm not talking about like the Jews from the Old Testament. I'm talking about rabbinic Jewish stories, and that's how we can tell where. Because and he was, it's even in the Hadith that he was really good at remembering things, right? So even though he
Mhm.
couldn't read or write, but him remembering things, he was really good at. He was really good at remembering stories because he was always intrigued in stories and religion. So from the start, he was always intrigued um in this topic,
Of course.
and
But
and that's
yes,
where we can see a massive contrast with in terms of what like the stories from the Quran to the Gnostic stories, to the rabbinic Jewish stories, to the pagan stories, because it's the same stories that they speak about. And when also and then you said, oh, the Quran, like it's a revelation that can't be replicated. Well, the Quran makes a claim, right, that it can't be replicated. Yet what
yes,
it sets a rule, right, and it makes itself the the sort of rule for the rule, right?
of course,
Well,
yes.
when it says like there's nothing like the Quran, well, what's the criteria for that? How do we know that there's nothing for the Quran? Like
I'm not an
it's just the Quran.
expert in that.
Yeah,
I
no, no,
would
but it's just
love to
like
tell you. I swear to God, I would love to
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you.
but no, but the thing is that nobody can. That's the thing. So the Quran
There,
makes a
well,
claim, right?
there is
No,
a video, a
there
very
isn't.
good video. I don't want to send you the videos because I know
Send it me.
nobody would watch them.
Send me.
I
I'll
could.
watch it. Because I always wanted to say the Quran makes a claim, right, that no one could
Yes.
replicate it. It's and it's one of a kind. Well, what makes it one of a kind? Like, is and so no one can even replicate the verse.
It's
But
I can. I'm sorry. I'm stupid, bro. I don't remember it. There's a video. I can send it to you. I hope you would like. I hope you watch it,
yeah,
and
send it me.
but yeah, I
No,
will do this.
I just want to get like your like
My
just what your own opinion is, right?
my
Just your own
own
opinion.
opinion is, I think, well, I what I took from this video was that this that the Arabic, it from, like, which was in the Quran, it it was not, of course, based on Arabic, and older words, and did
It was
alter
on Quraysh,
them.
yeah, Quraysh Arabic, yeah.
Yeah, was altered them sometime, and of course, I can't remember the video. I would be just yapping right now. I really can't remember what he said,
No,
but
okay, no, okay, no, okay. Well, fair enough, I kind of get the gist. So you're saying like it's the linguistic thing behind it, right?
there is
So
something behind it. I loved the video and I was convinced. Maybe
okay,
you're
so
not
yeah,
going to be convinced, but I would send it to you.
even yeah, even if you have a look at the thing, right? So it's a linguistic thing that
Hmm.
no one could replicate it because of like because it says that
Yes.
um
I mean, people tried,
sorry.
but they could not.
Yeah, no, but you're saying that because no one could replicate because it was revealed in Arabic when it was just developing, right? But then
Was
there's
revealed in a land full of people who mastered the Arabic language.
okay, but then how is that really a criteria? Because we have loads of other books that were revealed in a time when the language wasn't fully developed yet, or was just developing. That like that, if that's the criteria, that's a very like sort of, I think that's a very weak criteria because we have so many books from so many different places around the world when when
Okay,
their
so
language
you're
was just
saying
being
the
developed.
Arabic language, so it was developing at this time, but then that means,
Hmm.
is it now fully developed? Because till this day nobody
No,
beat
no,
the challenge.
that's what you said. But what's the challenge? That's what I'm saying. What is the
Just
challenge?
replicate something like that. Nobody could till this
Yeah,
day.
yeah. But what do you mean by replicate? So, like, what is the
Like,
criteria to
right, if you
replicate it?
say the Quran is not from God, it's written by human, then try
Yeah.
and replicate it if it's
Yeah,
written by
but
human.
yeah, but replicate what from it? That's what I mean. Like, what's the criteria to
Like
replicate? Like,
such linguistic. You haven't read the Quran. I
I
don't know
have.
how to explain it. I'm very sorry. Yeah, in
No,
not
okay,
in Arabic, or do you? Or
okay.
did you? If you
Well,
did,
well, we
then
have something even better. Well, we have something even
yes,
better.
yes.
Okay, so we have the Bible. That's 66 books written over how many years? I think 1,500 years by
Here's the
40
video, by the
different.
way.
No, yeah, by 40 different by 40 different authors in three different languages. Three different languages, not just one,
Hmm.
three, right? Over the course of a massive time period, not just 20 years like the Quran was. So over like 1,500 years, and that in all that tells the exact same story chronologically. I think that is a way better miracle, do you not think, than the Quran? Because we have a book that tells the exact same story. Like I'm talking about the Bible, right? The Bible written over three different languages by 40 different authors on three different continents, like over the span of a thing like what 1,500 years, and it tells the exact same story, one story. So which is better?
When it tells together the same story or not?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah, that's what I
Or
mean.
do we have four sorry, you said how many? Different writers? No, 14 different writers.
40,
Or four?
40 different
40.
authors. 40.
So then we
That's it.
should have 40 different Bibles, or not?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What? How does that make sense? No, not the Bible from start to finish. So there's 66 books in the Bible,
Yes.
right? 40 authors from them books, right? From those 66 books
Hmm.
compiled into the Bible, 66, right? And by
Well,
40
then
different authors.
everyone should have
That tells
said,
it.
like, everyone told a bit of their side of the story then, or did they all write
No,
this
no, 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 no,
exact the
no, no,
same?
no. No, sorry, no. I'm talking about. So it was. So Genesis, right, was written
Mm,
like 1,500 years, and like the latest
yes.
book was written um like like the letters of Paul and stuff, right?
Hmm.
So that's like 1,500 years difference, but all of that from start to finish, from the first author that written like Genesis, and the first five books, so the books of Moses, the Torah, right? The first five books, Moses, when he's written those, like 1,500 years before, or how many years even? I might be getting this wrong. Before Paul, right? Who's um came like way after, but his story from the Torah matches the story from Paul, and that's what I'm talking about. When so 40 different authors, three different continents, three different languages over a massive period of time, like progressively, and that tells us the story that we have today from the Bible. So what is more impressive, the Quran or the Bible? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But you just said it's over like a long period of time, and
Hmm.
those people could like just copy from each other,
Okay, so
or like,
someone, okay, what in a language no, 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 no. I think you're getting this wrong. That it's copying someone. No, no one's copying no one.
so every author wrote in a different language. That's what you're saying.
No, 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 no. Okay, so we have the five books of Moses,
Hmm. Yes.
right? The Torah,
The Old Testament.
not the entire Old Testament, but yeah, like the first five books of Moses, which is what we call the Torah, and obviously there's more books that go into the Old Testament. Um, and all of this, right, up to Jesus' time, right? And then so like those five first books, they weren't rewritten. No, I'm talking about that. Those five books tell the exact same story as the books that were wrote, like the letters of Paul, like the gospel, all like the gospels that were written by different authors, but they tell the exact same story of Jesus and of God. That's what I mean.
But the Quran tells the exact same story. There is, okay, some differences, but
It
it's the
doesn't.
same message.
It's not. It's okay. Is it does it deify Jesus?
I see it. I see it as a clarification of what of like the things that happened, because it
Y-
wouldn't have been needed. It wouldn't have been. God wouldn't have sent the Gabriel with the Quran without any reason. Because I think there must have been a reason that this Quran from all the false prophets like stood out from all those false prophets, and you might just argue
What
maybe it
false
was that
prophets?
there were a lot of people who tried to like claim that they were a new prophets during this 600 year period, and
Mhm.
till this day there are still people, and
Yeah,
I mean
and guess what? And guess what? Like, why do you
nobody
think
struck true
Christianity? No, no, and yeah, and why do you think that Christianity rejects all of them?
because
Why do you think that?
they're not
Because
from
they
God.
contradict the no, because they contradict the revelation that we
They
already have. Because they all of them contradict what we already have. What we have in the Bible, what's already been written for us, and then someone comes 600 years later and completely changes the whole thing,
Mhm.
then how can we even like look at that and be like, oh yeah, that's like it's the same thing with Gnostics. Same thing with Gnostics in the first and second century when the church was fighting the heresies
Yeah, of course.
against the Gnostics. So it's the same thing. That's what we see. We see as the exact same thing because that's exactly like the Gnostics. And then the Gnostics tried to make their own gospels, the Gnostic gospel, and then we looked at them and we're like, okay, this actually contradicts to what we have already.
So,
So this can't be
so
from
we
God.
have established that the Quran is different. Okay, it
Absolutely.
contradicts it contradicts the revelation of Christianity, and
Hmm.
or your understanding, or the entire world's understanding, because it is a thing of interpretation at the end of the day.
Hmm.
It contradicts it. I'm telling you, hey, look, I agree with Christianity, but I this book convinced me, and I'm saying, and you're telling me no, it's totally contradictive to what we actually believe, and I'm telling you then, okay, look, now I'm not
Yeah, but
very, as I said,
what
I just
convinced you?
yeah, what convinces me is I see there are some signs in the Quran and
What signs?
things that have been said in the Quran that, for example, there are prophecies in the Quran that happened. You could that
Name
there are
some.
so many.
Okay. Now,
There are
how about this one, right? How about this one,
yes,
where the Quran gets this completely wrong, where it talks about where the sperm comes from. Huh? Hold on, where the sperm is produced, Quran verse. Okay, so here we go. So the Quran in uh, 86, so Surah 86, verse 6 to 7, um, says that. Let me pull it up. Quran 86 to 7. Okay, he is created from a water gushing forth, proceeding. So water meaning like sperm, and that's what the actual tafsir is. From Ibn Kathir and
that comes up from between the
Ma'arif
ayns and the
al-Quran.
chest bones.
Yeah, so
Yes,
proceeds from between the backbone and the ribs. That's what it says.
ayns, ayns translation is like define asking Google right now to define it. I hope this is okay if I do this.
Yeah.
The iron, the part of the body on both sides of the spine between the lowest ribs and the lowest false ribs and the hip bones, which is the genital area.
It's not. We've like
It's literally what it's saying.
this has been
Uh, a
no
part of the
this
both sides and hip
yeah.
bones.
So the backbone and the ribs, proceeding from between the backbone, which
There
is
is
at
no
the back.
backbone. There is no backbone in here.
That's what the Quran says.
The chest bones
I'm
of the
reading.
woman, the chest bones
No,
of
no,
the
no, no, no,
men
no.
and the chest bones of women.
No,
It's literally the
80,
tafsir of the surah.
86 to 6 to 7. I'm reading the tafsir from Ma'arif
6 to
al-Quran.
7, yes.
Yeah, where he says that comes out from between the loins and the chest bones. And by the way, that um, this has been added. By the way, that's why it's in
What have been
brackets.
added?
That
There
comes
is
from between the
nothing
loins
in
and the
the ayah, bro. Where are you reading from? There is not even in the Arabic version, like in the
bro.
actual
Look,
Quran, anything about back.
look, look,
Yes, yes, I'm
look,
looking at the
look, look,
stream.
look,
Where's
look,
the
look.
stream?
Let me finish. Okay.
I can read it in Arabic
So
for you out loud. I
look,
don't know what
no,
to
no, I
do.
don't usually read the. I've had this conversation many times. So it's 86 to from 6 to 7. He is created from the water gushing forth. Right, so this is talking about how man is created from a water gushing forth, talking about like water gushing means like semen,
Yes, 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 I believe.
proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. We go to the tafsir, comes between the loins and the chest bones. Yeah, sperm. So like we know that sperm, even says in the tafsir that sperm comes from the loins of men and the chest bones of women. So, you know where the loins are?
Yes, lines definition, just like so we all see it.
No,
Meaning
okay,
or
look,
definition.
loins,
Meaning or okay,
biology.
biology.
No, 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 not lions, loins.
there,
Loins
You're spelling it
there
wrong, gang.
was
in human body. No, I'm spelling it right.
this. There is it.
Right, here you go. Can you see that? Look, loin, loin. So here's loins, right? And so here you go. So here's loins, two like your loins, right, on each side. Sperm is produced here, and loins are here. Sperm is produced here,
Tickle, tickle.
loins are produced, and loins are here. Now, it even talks about the women, right? Chest bones of women, that the women's like sperm, well, as it says, like the water gushing
Eggs.
forth, yeah, is produced in the chest bones. Do you know where? Do you know where the eggs are stored in the woman? And
The woman.
okay, one, they're not produced, right? Woman is born with a certain amount of eggs. So that's one mistake already. And two, they are nowhere near the chest bones. So for Quran to say that sperm is produced here is false, and to say that women's
Uh,
eggs are
However,
in
the
her chest
research of
bones,
embryology. Okay.
yeah, it's all false. That's what I mean. It's nowhere near the loin. And
I mean,
you want you want to know something crazy? Look, you
yes.
got your own
Uh,
people.
I got my own people. Okay.
Hold on, let me turn this shit off. Trying to.
But I don't like this guy, anyways. Okay, whatever.
The scientific miracles argument in the Quran got debunked. Read it. Quick video, inshallah. I didn't want to do a dedicated video to this. I was here with the brothers filming for the podcast, and I thought while I'm sat here, I'll quickly touch up on this quickly because it's not really that important. So, in the Andrew Tate video that I did, I mentioned that the scientific miracles in the Quran got debunked, and for some odd reason, funnily enough, like as if they thought that it was a slip of the tongue. I'll repeat it again very carefully. The scientific miracles argument in the Quran got debunked. Yeah, I hope my tajweed was on point. So when I said this, a lot of Islamophobes were celebrating as if I was like, oh my gosh, like this video is going to be me apologizing. And no, listen, it got debunked. Now let's give some context for some Muslims so they can understand. For example, and I'll tell you where this comes from, and you know why many people in the many Duat, YouTubers, my colleagues, like brothers that I work with, didn't do a video. Why did you say that? Because they know it as well. In what sense? Brothers and sisters, I was having a debate with a guy called Phil. Yes? This guy is a scientist or whatever he is, for that matter. I was debating with him, and I can remember this very clearly a couple of years ago. And I took an ayah in the Quran, which I am not qualified to do, which is it's like doing tafsir. So there was an ayah in the Quran which says that there are 7 heavens. So I was claiming, because of this whole scientific narrative, that this is talking about the ozone layer. Number one, it is haram for me to do that. Why? Because how can I give an understanding to the Quran, the ayah, with no qualifications? And who have ever said that this is the ozone layer? Then I was having a debate with this atheist guy and trying to tell him that there's 7 ozone layers. And he was saying to me, no, my friend, there are 6 ozone layers, and I was saying 7. He was saying
Hello?
6, 7, 6,
Everybody,
7,
can
7.
anybody hear
Hold
me?
on.
And we say, let's go to the NASA
Arun,
page.
Yeah, hold
let
on.
Oh,
So we
let
went
me
to the
We,
NASA
this.
page, and in the NASA page, guess what?
So
It said the argument
what
was
is it?
apparently from
When
there.
does it come? The the
yeah, yeah. So yeah,
so
you get the
he just did the sin. Now what?
yeah. So he just said he basically said what I said. So like when Quran makes these scientific miracles about different things, it's actually not the case. And when it
Can
does,
we at least
when
like
what
read
yeah,
the
but
rest of the tafsir?
yeah,
Can we like
sure.
do this? I mean,
Read the tafsir. There you go.
I have it here open. I read it along with you.
Look, okay. However, the research of embryological science on the subject shows that the seminal fluid comes out of every part of the human body. Look, it comes out from every part of the human body. No, it doesn't. That's another
Just
lie.
keep continue. Just keep on
Okay, and
like
every
reading
part
and
of the
comments
fetus is made
afterwards.
of the seminal fluid that has come out from the parts of man's and woman's body. The brain, of course, plays the greatest role in this matter. Thus, experience shows that people who indulge in excessive cohabitation mostly suffer from weaknesses of mental illnesses. The embryologists have the same time discovered that the seminal fluid separates from all parts of the body and through the spinal cord, collects in the testes, and from there it spouts. In his findings have value, it's not far-fetched to reconcile that with explanation of some of the commentators and biologists agree that the brain plays the most important role in the preparation of seminal fluid. The representation of the brain is a spinal cord that has come from the backbone from the brain up to the loins and the testes. Some of the branches have come into the chest bone. It is likely that the seminal fluid comes from the chest bones into the woman's seminal fluid, and the seminal fluid coming from the loins into a man's seminal fluid have a greater role to play. If we analyze the verse of the Quran carefully, we note that it does not specify man or woman. It merely says he is created of spouting. Water comes out from between the loins and the chest bones. This may simply signify that seminal fluid comes out the entire body of both men and women. The expression of the entire body is understood from the mention of the principal organs of the front or and back. The front part of the body is chest, and the back part of the body is loin. These are the principal parts of the body. The expression, the spouting water that comes out from between the loins and the chest bones may mean comes out from the entire body. Do you see how silly all this just sounded?
Well,
Like, please,
be
please
totally
don't tell me that I have
honest.
to explain to you.
I did not get a lot of it.
Okay,
It's not like really making sense to me.
It
yeah,
was a lot of a yap saying the sperm actually comes from your brain, not the backbone, and just some retard shit.
Doesn't make sense.
Yep. Uh, Hence why the Quran
that
literally has zero
I mean,
scientific miracles.
that's what I told you about. Some things just don't make sense. Like
But that's a tafsir,
if
that's
you
not
can,
the Quran, that's someone's explanation of it and it still doesn't make sense.
yeah, and I also told you a lot of explanations. I also don't get, so just gotta look more into it. I mean, if
yeah,
it really does make no sense to me,
It's
then
just it's
what
just
should I do?
it's just inaccurate in every aspect, brother. Even with the
I know it
tafsirs,
is.
it's just incredibly inaccurate.
but
Just look at embryology, look at the basic study of embryology. You'll come to the same conclusion that it's factually inaccurate.
Yeah, I could
so,
say, okay, this is a bit stupid, but I could say maybe it's right and gonna make a revelation in a couple of years. But
So, sorry, bro, I forgot you was Mohammed there. My
no,
bad, gang.
no, but we already have
yeah,
um
it was just like a joke,
yeah.
basically.
Didn't
So
know you was Mohammed,
it's
by the way.
yeah, bro. Like really, please, bro. Just
But no, no, but look, but there's do you want to know, something else, right? Shall we have a look at? Hold on.
Get the
Can,
embryology
can,
verse up on how babies are made, by the way, Milan. That's a good one.
no, no, I just want to show him this first.
I I'm not really sure. I want to continue this while the my brother Imam Logic
Yeah,
is
Nathan, chill, bro. You gotta chill. Look,
Right, bro, chill.
so all these are the internal contradictions that the Quran has. These have been like
I would
studied and
love to
picked
read
out
them.
by
Like,
critics.
could you send me the link? Like, I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. So look, so these are the internal ones. 121 was this, and 11 more,
hmm
right? And then we have the external contradictions, so the science contradictions of the Quran.
yeah, I believe I told you at the beginning there are contradictions
No, no,
and
no, no,
a
no.
lot of them.
I don't mean contradictions as in like they contradict the Bible or anything. No, no, no.
No, no
I'm talking about
contradictions like in the Quran itself. I told you that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
told
Okay,
you,
okay.
bro. I told you there is a lot, and I told you I doubt it sometimes. I
There you
just
go.
have I didn't come here to like convince you or anything of Islam. I was just like,
No, of course, of course. I never said that you obviously came here I'm just this is just me trying to show you
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. I understand. Okay, so that's why I don't actually go into like such debates. I just here because of this Instagram meme, guys. He's just like fetched it out too far. My entire point was to not like make fun of each other's religions, because at the end of the day we do believe in the same thing, or like Muslims do also believe in Christianity, and they have,
But they don't.
and
No, you
No, no, but the
don't.
thing, Muslims make fun of our religion
Just,
every day.
just.
Like,
well then those are like not real Muslims. I'm sorry, but that's not
no,
that's
no,
not
That's
I'm
not
talking
correct.
about
correct. They
scholars.
are real
I
Muslims,
was,
brother. There's a
yeah, I was talking about
difference.
scholars.
No,
Okay, look,
that's not what
you know,
Islam teaches.
Brother, look
okay,
in Surah 9. Look in Surah 9 from 1 to 5 and tell me that you should not be killing me because I don't have a peace treaty.
Yes,
Please.
it was, I know this one. It was talking about a contract that the Prophet had with those people,
No,
and they
that's
broke
not
the
correct.
contract. And
No, that's not correct. Look at
was it?
Surah
Was
1
it?
to
This
4.
what
Look
this
to
what?
Surah 9, 1 to 4. It's about being in a peace treaty, and when they are in the peace
Yes,
treaty with you, that you can treat them and dispose of them as you wish, and because they are Jewish and or Christian, and they are kafir, if not disbelievers, you can kill them. You're making your own irrelevant tafsir to the blatant black and white that it's telling you. Again, I
I
can go
need
into
to
detailed
remember the tafsir.
explanation
I
of
can
Surah 9,
remember
1
the
to 4
story
if you want.
behind it. Was talking about this this deal he had with the other tribe, and they broke the deal, and so they said, yeah, now they broke the deal, and they attacked you first, and so you
No,
have the
look, no,
right.
look, no, 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 no. I want you to understand, in Muhammad's life, there was never, I don't believe there was actually a war ever made against him. He was the one warring, by the way. He was
This
literally
is
a
a very bold
warmonger.
claim.
uh,
I'm
no, no, no.
90% sure that's true.
It's historical evidence. It's
Uh,
historical evidence.
Okay,
You can look at the history. You can actually look at the
I
history.
can do. It's like really hard for me to believe, but I can like look at it.
I think he instigated over 86 wars and over 55 raids in total in his entire 10 years of his prophethood. By the way, just so you're aware of that.
If
Additionally,
you have,
even if
guys,
you,
I would love to if you just gave me links, because it's really hard to
well,
remember
that's
all
fine.
of these things.
Hold on, let's just have a quick
It's
look at
just,
Surah 9 1 to 4 and we'll go into a
bro,
deep
I
dive
really
in
have
how
to
it's
go
not
to
that.
sleep. Please,
Well, you got
just
it,
like
bro.
Okay,
send me
no,
the
yes,
links
yes,
right now,
Well,
yeah,
that's
yes,
and
fine.
you
I
sleep.
would
Yeah,
love to watch them. This list of contradictions. I like this
yeah,
stuff. I
I've
like
sent to you.
looking at it.
Yeah, I've sent to you. Yeah,
Thanks.
I've sent to you. I've DM'd you too, by the way. So just let me know what you think after.
Yeah, of course. Just like as long as like you sent me this, of course I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
This is like I always want to learn something new. I always want to learn about my own religion more. It's not like it's not that it's hate or anything coming from you, except when Nathan starts like hating for real.
It's not hating, I'm just being factual. If you're taking it as hate, that's a you issue,
You're just
brother.
making, bro, you're making fun the entire time of me, and this is what I came here to actually talk about. That it's not okay to make fun of other
That's
religions.
fine, but when we initially started talking, did you say to me that you are well versed in your religion, yes or no? And then you continue to spout stuff that you didn't even understand about your religion. Was I the one
I
who
said
lied, or was you the one who lied there, by the way?
light about what? I didn't
About being versed in
understand.
your
I'm sorry.
religion, brother.
Versed.
Yes, like understanding your religion, having knowledge in your religion. Well versed. Having an above average knowledge.
I'm not very well versed in my own religion, no.
Okay,
Like
just so you're
very
aware, this
really
entire
really.
conversation has been live streamed. When I initially started the conversation, I asked if you was well
Yeah.
versed in your religion, so I was trying to hold you
Yeah,
to
I
the
said
standard.
I learned. Yeah, I
Yes,
said I learned.
yes.
I knew a lot.
So
Yes.
that's fine. So once again, that was in regards to the entire conversation. You then decided to go against facts. You then went off your feelings. At that point, if you're going to have
I told you
a
I didn't. I
conversation about
don't
your
know this fact.
subjective
Is
opinions,
it wrong to
that's
admit that
fine.
I
That's
don't know
fine.
something?
That's not the issue. But the issue is if you're making a title for yourself, and then you're not going off fact, you're going off your subjective
Yeah,
opinion.
I know
All
a
I can
lot
do
about the
is just make
religion
fun
and
of you, brother.
everything.
Because you're not going to listen to me either way. You're just going to make... all I can do really at that point is make fun.
Well, okay, of course, you and your live stream and your community. I mean, I don't care about it. Do whatever you like, but as long as you're attacking like other people, this is not what religion is about.
You don't... Brother, you're making this claim, but you don't even know what our faith calls us to do. Are we called to look... No, no, do you want me to give you a simple explanation, brother?
I don't want explanations from you, Nathan. Please
That's
just
fine.
shut the fuck up, bro. Please
Okay,
just shut
gang.
the fuck
You
up.
got
You've
it,
been
gang.
like, bro, but just shut the fuck up, man.
That's fine.
You've been you've destroyed this debate the entire time.
Yeah, thank you. That's usually my job.
Yeah, not in a good way. You've been making fun of me, making this my religion. This is not any way to preach your own religion.
I'm not here to
Like,
preach. That was never my claim. Did I mention at the start I was here to
you're just
preach
here
to
to
you?
make jokes and
No,
just
that's
here to
not what
make
I said.
jokes.
Not what I... Have I made jokes?
You've made jokes.
Yes.
Made jokes about my
Have I
religion
showed you?
and my
Have I
beliefs.
showed you facts? But then I did a joke to make it more subjective to you and easier to understand. Yes or no? But then you had an issue.
You made some jokes. And you talked about it negatively. Okay, and I never talked about Christianity.
You can't talk about Christianity negatively. You've not read the New Testament, nor could you. There's a difference.
And you read the entire Quran.
Could I, brother, if I could pick up a simple depiction in regards to Surah 9, do you think I can pick up other contradictions and other issues in regards to your Quran? Yes or no?
What?
Yeah. If I have a detailed knowledge and the understanding of most things in your faith, would you come to the same conclusion that I've not read the Quran? Yes or no?
If you would had the same, what do you mean, bro? What the fuck? I don't.
It's, okay, if I can bring up a lot of arguments and a lot of conversation topics and understanding of both your history and our faith, would you have an understanding that I do not know the Quran? Yes or no?
I would have an understanding that you know the Quran.
Okay, then why are you making that as a conversation? Why are you making that as an issue? If you already know the answer, it's like a rhetorical question.
I don't think we get anywhere with this, to be fair.
Yes,
Seem very
it's
clear to me that like you. Okay, let's just say my religion.
okay.
is
No,
better.
alright, that's
I
fine.
was
Let's
still
think about this
respectful
from a logic.
towards all of
No,
you.
that's fine. Let's think about this logically. I debate with many Muslims almost on a daily basis. Your religion calls you
I
to
wouldn't
kill
call it
me
a
and my
debate. I
people.
wouldn't call it a debate
That's
when we
fine.
were talking, bro.
If you I prefaced the conversation to begin with whether or not you're knowledgeable. If you're gonna lie to me, that's a you issue, brother.
I didn't lie to you.
That's fine. Once again, you're just going off your feelings, brother. If we're going off a debate,
Those
and
are
we,
not
no, that's
feelings.
fine. Listen.
am well
Can
informed
I
of my
can I
religion,
explain
but
my
I don't
can I
know
explain
everything.
my position to you? Because evidently you have a feeling
You're just saying
issue
I'm
with my
lying
position.
and then not letting me explain.
Do I want to listen to Takia? Are you Shia?
I thought you live streamed it. Well,
I do. But there's a difference. If I want to listen to lies, I'll go listen to Ali Dawah or Mohammed Hijab, brother. We're here to have a conversation and have an understanding on a topic. If you want to look at my position and why I have an issue when people lie, is because your religion calls you on a daily basis to oppress and kill my people, while you have an opposition and you have a way and a sense of your own adjustment of a simple joke that was on an Instagram post that gives you the audacity to have that aspect. It's not a joking matter, but are you called to kill my people, yes or no?
No.
That's a lie, once again. Surah 9, 1 to 4, you'll get that same conclusion.
It's not
Please.
It might be a lie right now. Okay, for you, but I told you I would look into it.
Then
and
don't...
I will tell you the
Okay,
truth.
then say you're going to look into it instead of saying no. Why are you giving a conclusive answer to something you don't understand?
I don't believe in this, and I'm pretty sure
That's fine.
in my head that it's not like this, and I will prove it to you, okay? So
Yeah.
I'm not lying when I say,
That's fine.
no, I don't believe this.
Okay, that's
Stop
fine.
lying
But
I
there's
say
a...
I don't believe
If
it.
you're given a conclusive answer, instead just say I don't know.
No,
If you
I'm
don't know
literally
something,
saying
there's
the entire
humbleness,
time.
just say you
I've
don't
been
know.
honest the entire time. You're just stupid and not getting it. I
Brother,
told
Guys,
you
we're not
10,000
getting
times I don't get this, or I don't know this, or I am not sure of this,
you
or
just
I
say
am
no.
sure of this, but I will look.
Okay,
I told
but
you no,
when-
I don't believe in it.
That's
no, I
fine.
don't believe that this is true.
That's fine. If you don't
Then
believe
it's
that
not
is
a
true,
lie.
then just say there's a difference. If you say no, I don't. If you just
Yeah,
say
I
no
told you.
as your
I know.
answer instead
I
of
don't
saying
believe in it.
no, I
Yeah,
don't
but you're
believe in
cutting
it,
me the
then
entire time off, so I'm not
Guys,
coming
guys, guys, guys,
to
we're not
finishing
getting
my
anywhere. Yeah.
sentences.
okay,
Chill,
brother,
chill,
you
chill.
got it, gang.
Just tell your friend over here to be more respectful. That's
Yeah,
all. What is it about?
And
I don't.
I'm being respectful
I don't.
a majority of the
You
conversation, but
not.
I'm not here
No.
to listen to
Live
lies.
streaming without my permission.
Is it
Live
my
streaming without my
server? Are you
permission.
in my? Have I told you many times if you have an issue,
This is
leave?
my conversation. This
Is it my
conversation.
platform? Is it my platform?
Well, it's our platform, Nathan.
Is
We're
it,
both
you
on it, don't
you
worry.
can't tell me not to use my platform for when it's my platform, brother.
Would you like it if
Am
I
I your?
if
That's
I
fine. Am I your dimmy? Do you have ruling
my
over
what?
me? Am I your dimmy? Yes or no?
You don't have ruling over me.
No, but
Don't
you're
ask
using
me,
my
you're not allowed to
platform.
record me.
You are using my
It's not your
platform.
Discord.
It is my
It's
Discord.
It's not your Discord.
It is my
Mine and
platform.
Nathan. Yeah, it's mine and Nathan's Discord.
It's my platform. You're using my platform and you're telling me with your own
Yeah,
audacity to not use my platform. That is entitlement, brother.
we're not
Thank
getting
you.
anywhere. We just been getting emotional, right? So I want to show this, right? And like this is actually what, because I want to get back to the actual topic. 'Cause otherwise we're not. I want to show, because you said you have to go off, don't you? So I want to show you this one last thing about what the actual verse means. This, you know,
Just
this guy?
send it to me, please. Just send it to me. Just send
I
it to me.
did. I did.
I will. Yeah,
It's
okay,
only,
then
it's
I
only
will watch it 100%.
yeah, it's only 40 seconds, and it basically talks about how
I
we
really
should,
want to
how they
go,
should
bro.
feel. No, that's fine, brother.
I can't
You,
go.
you go. It was nice talking to you.
It was nice. I like it.
Um,
Thanks, guys, for the like
yeah.
clarification.
No worries.
I
Thank you.
just
Yeah,
like
well, come,
I just
mate.
like to
Yeah.
that we all like get along and stuff. I don't want to, if any one of you think that I'm making fun of your religion or anything, or that I hate it or anything, and I would just like expect the same.
No,
Of course,
that's
you're
absolutely.
allowed to hate. You're allowed to hate, but like not show, but like at least show some respect towards the people. At least the people. Okay, it's fine.
We would
I
say
understand.
that we love all the people, but we obviously hate the unrighteousness.
Yeah, I don't like everybody, but at least like be respectful to your individual, like the individuals of you.
Of course. As an individual, I love you.
Same
Okay,
here, brother.
thanks, guys.
That's fun.
Yeah,
Good
bro.
talk.
We,
Good
we,
talk.
we like you, bro. We like you, man. If you have any
Yeah,
other
you seem like a
questions
good
about
guy.
Christianity, bro,
Yeah.
feel free to come and ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's see you. Have a good day,
Absolutely.
guys.
Yeah, you too. Have a
Yeah,
good
no
one, bro.
problem.
See you. Bye bye. Motherfucker. Sorry, my bad. I'm playing a
Hey, yo,
game.
where did that come from?
I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game.
Okay.
my bad. My bad. My bad.
Did
How's
someone
that?
say Bismillah? Did someone say
Bismillah.
Bismillah? Because I think someone
Bismillah.
just got shat on.
No, you didn't get
No,
shit.
he's
Yeah, Nathan, bro, you gotta chill, bro. You just wanted to
No,
know.
no, 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 no. Okay, no, 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 no. Here, no, 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 no. You can look back on the stream if you care enough. Realistically, at the start of the conversation, I asked very plainly, "Are you versed in your religion?" He said yes. I said, "Okay, that's fine. Then we'll have a conversation." He had no contention. Instead of saying he doesn't know or he doesn't understand something, he just said, "No, that's not right." He's making his contention without prefacing. He simply just doesn't know. If he doesn't know something, he shouldn't be speaking on a topic. That's the point. And then he went into a whole spiel for 20 minutes saying, "I don't want to be live streamed." Then get off the platform. If you don't want to be streamed on my platform, don't be on the platform, bro. Like it's that simple.
Nathan, you have to remember, it's not your platform, bro.
So gang, it's our platform.
It's our platform. Look at you, little Jew bastard.
Okay, no. If you Mullen, would you say, Mullen, if you own something with Maddie, do you still own it? Yes or no?
I'll say yeah, we both own it, yeah.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't
could
just
you
leave
use
her
the
out.
phrase? Could you use the phrase as "I own it"? Yes or no, Mullen?
I say I own it with my wife, yeah.
Okay, Mullen. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Sure, sure, gang. Fucking Muslim trying to fucking pick apart an argument he doesn't have, buddy. Be quiet.
No, I think
I've got a new
you should.
argument.
Mhm.
What's the new argument?
My argument is I want you to pray looking up, and then give them the. Then after they do, give them the hadith that says if you pray looking
Yeah,
up,
they
your eyes
can't.
fall out.
Yeah, they can't. They can't. It's against sunnah. It's against sunnah to pray looking up.
Well, no, it
Muhammad
says
forbid.
if you pray looking up, your eyes will fall out of your head.
Inshallah.
Mohammed
Right.
knows
So if
best,
their
man.
eyes don't fall out of their head, then clearly it's not the case.
Hmm. Well, oh, Aristotle, I actually had a question, right? Well, it's something I was pondering over. Do you think humans, everything that humans do is everything is based on hope?
On someone or
No, no, just no matter what a person does, any person does, it's always based on hope. Like, say for example, right? You get in the car, you start driving. You're like, oh, I hope I get there quick, or oh, I hope there's no traffic, or I hope I don't crash, or something along those lines, right? There's always hope in something, no matter what you do.
I'd agree with that
I like,
contention.
On the
I
surface,
was
that
thinking,
makes a lot of sense. Are there any actions that people do without any sort of like teleology or object or
no, but
like
there
with
isn't
any
like,
cause or purpose?
no, no, but I don't think there is like, even in negative, like in a negative way, right? When people are like, oh, um, like I'm suicidal, so like, oh, I hope to die. They're still hoping to do something. No matter what, it's still a hope, even though it might be a negative hope, but it's still a hope, right? So no matter what you do in anything, like when you go to sleep, like, oh, I hope I have a good night's sleep, or like, oh, I hope I wake up tomorrow. There's always hope in anything that you do.
Uh,
Do you not think? Like I was actually thinking about this in
Yeah.
the car.
Yeah, I thought about similar things, but that's another good angle. I was thinking about a topic called teleology, or like the direction that things go, or that things go in an intended direction. Um, and that's a really good point. Like, if all the observable facts we have about ourselves, and that every action we accomplish for a purpose or reason or with expectation or hope or something like that, why would we expect that the rest of
fuck
the universe
yes.
is absolutely unlike us? That there would be no teleology in the rest of the universe.
Yeah. Wait, teleology. That's one of the like philosophical arguments from what's that guy about God, right? What's his name? Was it Thomas Aquinas?
William Lane Craig, I think, is a big fan of the teleological argument for God, but I think it's fairly weak.
Yeah.
Well, actually, now that we're thinking about it, everything that begins to exist has a purpose.
Yeah. Well, like, is there something that doesn't have a purpose that we can observe? Is there something that doesn't? I don't think there's something that doesn't have a purpose. Wait,
Purpose is a hard thing to wrap your head around.
do worms have a purpose? They do, don't they?
To be eaten.
But who's giving them the purpose? Someone's giving them the purpose. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough
Yeah, yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah,
Tough
yeah,
subject.
because they are wired to fulfill their purpose, but what are they wired by?
Most Americans would say evolution, which is funny because they believe that evolution doesn't have a mind.
Yeah, yeah, but like, okay, so with evolution, right? It's still you can still be an evolutionist, right? You can still believe in evolution and be a Christian, but the thing is that you can't. One, there is no empirical evidence. You can't observe evolution, and even if you was able to, you still have no answer for the most fundamental question, like how or not, like what is their not explanation, but what's their justification for like the meaning of words? What's their justification for numbers?
None.
They still don't have these
I do
answers.
that. It's
So
pretend that we made it up. But that's actually not possible.
yeah, yeah, but then look, but then if we made if numbers were a social construct, then like anything beyond sort of even like even let's say like basic math, would be different. Like I'm actually watching a podcast on this now, how numbers prove God. Like even um like and actual mathematicians, when they come to like the most highest level of maths, like was it Roger Penrose and like Paul Davies, like just a few examples, right? Like they say that they're discovering something in maths. Like they're not
Yeah.
they're not inventing, they're just discovering.
Have you seen
Um,
Mandelbrot sets yet?
oh, what? Sorry. Yeah, Mandel. Yes, I
Mandelbrot.
have. Yeah, yeah, Mandel. So yeah, they're crazy. And same with there's another thing too. Have you heard of Chiliagan of a Chiliagan?
Kiliagon, I think that's what it's, or Kiliagon? Kiliagon.
Yeah, yeah, Kiliagan, Kiliagan. Yeah,
With your girl son, he come back on. Oh, I thought you come back on tomorrow.
yeah. A Kiliagan for us, it just looks like a circle, but it's
Because I
not.
want to put this online, but I want to play with the actual teams online. But I ain't gonna play with them before.
I
Um,
can barely understand you, dude.
I think
Playing
he's
this
speaking to
all.
someone else. I think he's speaking to someone else. Yeah, I don't think he's speaking to us. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Well,
really good.
teleology is a really good argument against nihilists.
These QB options and all these run shit.
Well,
That shit
yeah,
stupid, bro.
I never really met a nihilist to
Well,
debate.
so the majority of the Western world is by default a nihilist in their philosophy. That's what they're taught at school and stuff.
Why
So
is
you can
Jesus
pretty
Christ
much,
is Lord? Server muted.
No, he's
What?
because he's talking to someone else. He's like
Oh,
he's talking to someone else in the background. Yeah.
so what's
No,
being debated
well,
right now?
nothing. We just had them listening.
we're talking about hope, purpose, meaning. Everything that we do has a purpose, and that implies purpose and meaning and all other things. If we see ourselves and all of our actions have an expected or hopeful end to them, wouldn't we necessarily see that since we're the only thing that we have insider information on, that all other things in the universe have some sort of
Oh, he left.
teleology as well? All
He
right, he's
left.
gone.
Yeah. No, but yeah. So in terms of like nihilists, right? So they don't even believe. I think I've seen one like debate. Like they think, say there was in this conversation right now, they think that this conversation is meaningless. That means that everything they
Right.
do is meaningless. But that's just by observing like nature, you can come to understanding that that's completely false because there's
Well, even
meaning of.
observe yourself. There's no action
Yeah.
that you take that doesn't have an expected end and therefore meaning.
Mm. Yeah. Like even the most basic things, right? Like when you get hungry, you expect to be
Or when I
fed.
pick my nose,
Mm.
Brother, ew.
eh,
Nathan, I've
it
watched you
still
pick your
has a
nose and eat.
purpose. Still has a purpose or a meaning.
Yeah. Yeah, or
Or
even
like
like
farting.
sleep.
Farting still has a purpose.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
some parts have a better purpose than others.
yeah, but no, because all you have to say to them, right, is like, when they say, oh, nothing has meaning, then you say, okay, just don't go sleep or don't eat. If it doesn't have a meaning,
Right.
don't do it. And
Right.
then,
Now they're kind of stuck in that loop.
yeah, then they're cooked, aren't they?
Yep. Instantly. And there's different aspects to nihilism. One of them, what springs out of nihilism, is the idea that there is no objective truth, um, and that brought forth postmodernism,
Yeah,
which comes out of nihilism.
okay, but if there's no objective truth, then how do you explain that what I'm telling you, you're perceiving it in the way that I think you're going to perceive it, or in the way that I'm trying to get
You
you to
can't.
perceive it? No, you can't.
You can't. And truth is a necessary requirement for knowledge at all. So that would mean that knowledge is impossible. But we have knowledge, so
Yeah.
clearly that statement is false. And you
Yeah,
know, other people say There's no absolute truth. Well, is that statement absolutely true? And then they're cooked.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like I watched like when someone said, "Oh, we don't need logic," and like logic is illogical. Well, just by you saying it's illogical, you're using logic to explain that
Yeah.
something is illogical. Therefore, there is logic.
Yeah, one of the first three laws of logic is the law of identity. If we were to throw out the law of identity, where A equals A, then we can't have any meaning to anything whatsoever. Words are now
No.
not understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't identify what. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because how do you identify a banana with the word banana with the banana? You can't.
Exactly. That's why when Nadir was doing that thing about theory neutral interpretation, that is possible. No, it's not. First, I have to presuppose that I can understand you. There's plenty of different things in that we have the same idea of what identity is, that our ideas about what's being said are non-contradictory from one another. Like it's all nonsense.
Mm, agree. Yeah, I'm waiting for Culture Slav to come on because I'm trying to like build a case for the tag argument and get like for him. But
Well, I sent
people don't.
him
Yeah.
I sent him Father Deacon Ananias's paper on the tag argument.
Can you send it me,
I wanted to
please?
Yeah,
Can you
you want
send?
to read it for us? I haven't had time to read it yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I would love to hang out while you read it. That would be
yeah.
super cool because it's a very useful argument. About
Okay,
14 pages
Aristotle, I'd
long.
like you to keep it PG, clean, no flirting, please. Thank you.
No flirting. Maybe just a little,
No, none at all, man.
just a little bit. But Muhammad did it. He had a boyfriend. He was just a little homosexual, you know. All right, I sent it in the chat.
Let's have a look.
Other bullets. What happened to your IQ? It goes from 0 to like 1,000 on something.
Yeah, because
Whatever happened
right,
to the Bible bot?
It's
I
there,
still
bro.
have it. Yeah, because for the tag, right? People think that tag is just a generic argument for God. Well, no, because if we're then gonna say that everything's personal, meaning that God is personal, the only God that is personal is a Christian God. Everything else that's um, like the Neoplatonic um,
Hmm.
is non-personal. Because
Well,
if you
personal
mix,
God is one that can communicate his attributes, that can be understood in some way, and all other gods fail, except the Christian conceptions of God and the Jewish conception of God. But the Jews
yeah,
can't actually explain how God communicates his attributes, communicates anything about himself, can't exactly do it. The Islamics try with like angels and stuff being a mediator, but that
but that
doesn't
fails.
actually work.
Yeah, it means that he's then contingent upon the angels, and then he's contingent upon his creation, right?
Sure, but for Allah to communicate anything to people, for example, right? He would have to be speaking words. So he would have to share something in common with those people, or like speaking thoughts or something. It's something in common that those people have that Allah has. And if Allah is totally distinct, you can't use an angel as a middleman. Unless the angel has something in common with Allah and something in common with humans, I guess. You could do that, maybe.
It means
And
he's not
then
ontologically greater than, right? Because he has something. It means he's not ontologically greater than us in every way.
Yeah, do the
Then,
well,
mediator,
that
man.
would actually mean that the angels are greater than Allah, I think, because
I
angels
see.
would have additional attributes that
Yeah,
Allah can't have.
Additional
But I
dower.
mean, I don't know how that do that.
yeah. Right, let's have a look. Right, an orthodox theory of knowledge and epistemological and apologetic methods of the Church Fathers. Um,
Dower,
Christianity
dower.
did not begin. Right, okay. Number one. Right, natural theology and the West. As we will see, with the West embracing of the Hellenistic philosophic project, we begin to see the emergence of what is called natural theology, where Christianity is cast in a new light, taking on an identity of its own foreign to the one holy Catholic and Apostolic faith. For the West, the project of natural theology, which is distinct from natural revelation, developed and arguably came to its climax with Thomas Aquinas. Natural theology is typically defined as being what the human mind, by the light of the natural reason alone, can know about God apart from revelation. For Aquinas, as with most natural theologians, there is the implicit belief that certain truths about God, example that God exists, that there is only one God, that he is God, etc., can be known and demonstrated by reason without first presupposing faith in divine revelation. As we will see, the natural theological project of the West makes an essential distinction between the nature of faith and reason, a distinction that depends on certain epistemological assumptions concerning the nature of knowledge in general. In drawing out the differences between the nature of faith and reason, Aquinas argues that the existence of God is not an article of faith, but a preamble to the articles of faith. Consequently, natural knowledge is understood to be presupposed by faith, just as he believes nature is presupposed by grace. Well, let me reread that. Natural knowledge.
Dower,
Believes
dower.
nature is presupposed by grace.
Just word salad, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't actually have any meaning. Like, I don't know what you just said, Nathan. Like, what you said has no meaning to how I interpreted it. These conclusions are the result of Aquinas' epistemology, derived from a classical foundationalist view found in Aristotle. We will discuss classical foundationalist theories of knowledge in detail later, but for now it is enough to note that natural theology commits itself to a particular view where epistemic foundations for the justification of knowledge can exist and function independent or autonomous epistemology from the epistemological presumptions provided from divine revelation as the unique justification for human reason. Also called theonomous epistemology. Although Aquinas
Theonomous.
theonomous, yeah, there you go, theonomous. Although Aquinas acknowledges that the human's ability to reason and obtain truth depends on God as cause, the preconditions for the intelligibility need not be located in our presupposing God as the necessary justificatory condition for the possibility of knowledge. This conclusion.
Justificatory.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Justificatory.
Justificatory. That's what I said, right?
No.
Justificatory. Okay, my bad. Um, this conclusion derives from an epistemological slash ontological distinction made in Aristotle between what is better known by us versus what is better known by nature. The idea here is that the natural order of our inquiry slash knowledge is to start from the things which are more knowable and clear to us. Example, sense perception, and to proceed towards those which are clearer and more knowable by nature. Example being God, etc. In other words, temporally speaking, the effects are known first and then the cause. Although in the real order of existence, the cause, what is better known by nature, is always prior the effect, what is better known by us. Therefore, according to natural theology, the presuppositional first principles of epistemic foundations are not located in the cause, but in the effects, that is, sense perception and what is declared to be self-evident principles. However, as we will see, even if this distinction in the order of our knowing, aka proceeding from what is better known by us to the cause, what is better known by nature, turns out to be true, asserting this will become problematic since the truth of this claim depends having already established that we can know this claim is true. This commits us to circular reasoning and epistemic bootstrapping. In other words, the method of discovering the truth of Aristotle's distinction between what is better known by us versus what is better known by nature is suspect, and appealing to this epistemic principle will be fallacious, since it begs the question: if our reason and its processes are in question, we cannot use our reason, aka what is in question, to demonstrate how we know. Therefore, natural theology grants a pretended epistemic autonomy to those who do not presuppose their epistemic foundation in divine revelation, which assumes that there is an epistemic neutrality where one can, in theory, reason from sense experience and self-evident principles to certain conclusions and truths. However, as I pointed out above, and in what will be discussed in the later sections, a pretended epistemic autonomy whereby one grounds the epistemic starting point slash first principles in either man or the world apart from the presuppositions of a theonomous, is that how I say it? Theonomous?
Yeah, yeah.
Theonomous, a theonomous epistemology grounded in divine revelation will beg the question and fail to establish a legitimate foundation for knowledge. Did everyone get that? Does everyone
I did.
understand that?
Did you get it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it. It's basically saying, like in simple terms, that you can't use natural reasoning to then go backwards, because basically with that sort of knowledge or with that sort of presuppositions, you're actually going backwards and you're not establishing the was it a priori, like the first, you're going from the
Yeah.
second basically, and then to be able to justify the first, where you have to first establish the first before you can justify the second, right?
You a priori assume that your knowledge is true, your knowledge is useful,
Yeah, exactly.
and that becomes your foundational starting point, is what you think, or your reason is your starting point.
Yeah,
Which Descartes' demon should have been very effective in knocking that out. What if all of my reason is false? What if I'm just deluded by a demon? People don't take that serious.
yeah. Nathan, did you understand that?
Not gonna cap you, but I'm like half asleep. I'm just here for the social setting, to be honest with you, gang. And to hear Aristotle's amazing voice.
I do have to go
Right.
to bed, guys. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, what time are you on? It's like midnight
It's
already,
11.
bro. What
It's
the heck?
midnight. Yeah, it's midnight.
I'm gonna go
And I
get
gotta
myself
wake up
some
so early
bag, eh?
tomorrow.
Yeah.